And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, homie regardless, And I ain't stopping, no I ain't stopping, I'm just getting started, let's go. My skin is pale, but I'm a black sheep, riding through the city, Satan in the backseat. Hey yo, that's me, I run it like a track meet, a rap fiend, I set the bar high like an athlete. Step in the booth and sack on drop that 808, cause the vibe is dope and the beat is cracking, now it's getting laced. I'm sharp as a razor blade, I can blow your mind like JFK. I do what I want, you ain't gonna box me in like David Blaine. We get it poppin', homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light. Homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you all are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream. How you boys all doing? Sorry for being a tad late, but here we are. How are you guys all doing today? More 5v5 1v1 duels over on the PTR. The last PTR duels, because Tuesday/Wednesday is going to be the actual patch 9.2 and the PTR is going to be down, and then you can't have EU and NA play each other anymore, which I've been enjoying the fact that NA and EU could play one another in duels. You know, you have Chicago versus Arhi, you have, I think you honestly have friendships that have been around on Discord of people having respect for one another from the dueling community on the channel. Now you get to actually like meet each other, shake hands, and compete at 1v1 to see who's doing better, see who's doing worse and all that. It's been really fun. I think a lot of you guys enjoyed it. But how y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Let me get the music back up and running. There was a tune you guys listened to that I didn't get to just because I popped the stream on and I kind of walked away to do some stuff. Sorry for being a tad late. I had to use the restroom, and it's America's greatest pastime. Honestly, I don't rush myself if I don't have to, dude, or if I can. And I also need to get a V-neck because I only had a normal shirt that's not a V-neck, and I'm just a big fan. After I have so many V-necks, I can't go back to normal shirts. It's like, because the V-neck just gives you a little bit more space in the neck to breathe, and when you don't have that, I just feel like there's like something pressing on my neck the whole time. It's like, it's not like it's tight or anything, but it's just so, I'm so unused from it. How you boys all doing though? Was this the song that I left you guys with? I think it is. I remember listening to it as I walked away. I'm like, whoa, that's not bad. Another question is that part of the duels mix, man? Do we add this in the mix? Yo, how y'all doing? Dalber's Khadgar? I miss Khadgar, dude. I miss Dadgar. That's the man that I miss. That's the man that we need for the next expansion. I would love to see Khadgar come back at some point. Boys, how are y'all doing? We got SSD, we got some gaming, we got some Mikolai. How you boys all doing, man? Let's get some 5v5 1v1s over for the PTR, man. Let's see how many groups we got. I saw that Archie was like pretty happy about it, so it must like he has a group. Let's see how many groups we get over PTR. Boys, everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, by the way. And my video is actually done with. Yo, let's go, boys. Not super late today. I actually kind of woke up early-ish today. I actually woke up at a more or less normal time. And tonight, hopefully, I'll be able to do the same thing again. Dude, I got so much prep before 9-2, man. I got so much prep to do. I got video ideas circling my brain. And I'm like, yo, I need to get those out of the way as soon as I can, dude, just to cycle through all the footage, take care of all that 9.15, 9.2 PTR footage, get rid of it, free my hard drive out. Ooh, yo, this song pumps, bro. Yo, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Also, I just noticed that 2 duels videos in a row I have a torrent in the thumbnail. Except I really like this one. This one looks sick, bro. This one looks so good. But the other one I did, dude, I did not understand how I was able to get a female torn in the position that I got in. I'm like, bro, that looks good. I've been putting a little bit extra effort in every one of the thumbnails, just a little bit extra. And I just love the way they're turning out, man. It makes a difference. At least if you're a warrior PvP, maybe we'll get a Fury Warrior in here. Maybe we'll get your boy Cracker in here, yeah? You know who I miss? The Fury Warrior boy that I miss? Catcherkin, dude. That's the man that I miss. That's the man after my heart. But retired as a Marine, don't mind the color around my neck, I'm just used to it. Yeah, I'm Mason Fox. I love a good DP shirt. Yeah. I don't know, man. I haven't had a non-V-neck shirt in such a long while that when I wear one, I'm like, it almost feels like, it almost makes me distracted, right? It's not even like it's choking me. It's like a distracted feeling of, oh, there's a sensation that I normally never get to feel. And it's just, while I'm doing anything, streaming, working on a video, working on a thumbnail, playing a game, it's almost like something in the back of your mind that just keeps bothering you, right? It's like really, really small, but it just keeps bothering you just a tiny bit that it gets you distracted sometimes. That's the best way to describe it. I'm the kind of person that likes to zero in whatever I do. Hero Wars new project. Let's go, dude. I've locked the 2400. Mr. Fox, I think you'll like Fury. Their tier set looks good too. Hell yeah. Yo, Dad, what's up, Abe Fisker? Sensation got you, base. That's what it is, sensation. Yeah. There's a bit of like sensation. It's a weird sensation, I guess the best way to put it. Yeah, how you doing, by the way, Chicago, you beauty? You joined us today for duels? We gotta get some duels up and running for PTR. We got the boys hanging out here over in the dueling area. Do we have our regulars? We got our Rune Vade. This man over here. Monte Cristo, I like that name. Asu over here, Candy. We got it says Khalil Jr. from yesterday's duels. We had a Khalil is a big BB boy. Doom Beast, are you a blood? No, it's not a holy DK. I was gonna say it's not blood DK. I was hoping not. Got Khalil here. What's up, my guy? What do we got? We got Slays. We got the boys. We got us a royalty. We got the boys. Yo, where the grips at, man? Where the grips at, boys? Where the grips at? Now do some world PvP. Yo, if can we get some alliance to come over here so we can bring the world PvP into the dueling area? Can some alliance just like swoop in on us and attack? Arhi says something about like a Shadow Priest. Apparently they fixed the Lego. Apparently the Lego was not spawning the mages to the dead for a while. And apparently they fixed it, so we should be able to play most likely some Shadow today instead of a Shaman, which I like. Hey, a bit of variety. I think it's awesome. When I see some G-Funk as well, Survival looks at just 19. Yo, Survival with that TSL looks good. Mwah, it looks amazing. I'm very excited. We got Ape on here, Dardas, D from Deep, Hex and LOL. We got the boys. Yo, how are the groups looking, man? How are the 5V5 1v1 groups looking? Let me post right here how to join in the groups if you guys want to join in. Sentry's making a group. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. This is how you join in, by the way. An ally? What's in Chicago? Yo, if you want to, you're an ally? Yo, let's get an alliance group together if we can, yeah? Boys, if you guys want to join the 5V5 1v1 duels for the day over on PTR, which means EU and NA can both play. PTR is publicly available if you want to check out Discord. In the useful WoW links, we have a video showing you exactly how to add PTR to your account if you use PTR to share the data folder with your live game. Then it's like a 5-minute download at most. It's like 5 gigs. So it's really short. You don't have to re-download the whole game if it shares the data folder. You'll just download the new stuff and use the data folder from the original game. So it's really quick. If you guys want to join in for Alliance and Horde, you guys are more than welcome to join in. Same way to join in through LFG. You head over Play vs Play Premier Group Custom PvP. Then if you type nothing, because we got Sentry with a 5-man group needs a +1. We're good to go, boys. G-Funk. G-Funk is right behind you, really. Wait, hold on. G-Funk. Wait, there he is. That's the boy. I wonder if he's gonna go undead in the next match, or is he messing around with undead now? Because G-Funk is normally a troll. But if he's like undead, that'd be kind of cool looking. Because look, that mock looks good with the hair and the sunglasses, the shades and all that. That doesn't look bad at all. He's popping up versus a Paladino. Man, he's blasting out that Pally while moving. That Pally's actually having to heal himself the whole time. Siphon is a Pally popping up cooldown. It's going to be tricking out of Ari. Orcus Pally getting kind of low. Bubble potentially no. Ari ends up slapping them booty cheeks left and right, side to side. Taking out that boy. That's pretty good. Sholi, we got Sholi over here. FCM, what is he saying? These two out here. Is this man Unholy too? Dude, Unholy DK's everywhere, huh? Unholy DK's everywhere, bro. That's awesome. Wait, somebody's dead over there, Raspally? Maybe that is an alliance over there. Yo, how the group's doing, boys? If y'all want to join in for LG, I believe so. Chicago, yeah. So Chicago is on alliance. So if you guys want to join Chicago, you're more than welcome to. Just head over to Player vs Player, Premier Group, Custom PvP, hit Find a Group, and you'll find Chicago. And you should be good to go if you guys want to join them on Alliance. We have one team Alliance, one team Horde. So hopefully we'll be able to rotate some new faces in here, left and right. I think that'd be awesome. What is this? Abe Hunt's pet? Are you moving your pet around? You're moving your pet circles around me? What is going on? Hold on, can I do that to you? Hold on, I can actually move. Hold on, let me move this. Yeah, there we go. Wait, oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, what if I do that? Yeah, now I can move the pet in circles. Here we go. If you do it fast enough, you can get it to go circles. Yo, I actually like how much pet control you had to do as a marksmanship hunter in the mage tower. Because you had to use the pet in order to stop the, what is it, the rune from spawning. It was really cool. I like that. I thought it was interesting. Look at that. If I made a macro, everybody moving his pets in circles now. Look at that. Eyes of the beast. Yeah, this thing can have better control of your pet. There you go. Now it's a little bit smoother compared to what I'm doing. That's so funny. What's up, alright, my man? How you doing, my guy? Hope you having a good one. Hey, how you doing, my mans? Hope you having a wonderful, beautiful day, my guy. How you doing? How are you doing? Hey. Alrighty, so Team Sentry looks like they are good to go. They have a 5-man. We're waiting for Chicago to get a 5-man. Otherwise, whisper me, boys, how many people you got in each group? Yo, do we have anybody out on Alliance in the dueling area? Like, how popular is Alliance with PTR? Because I know Horde got plenty of boys in here. Planning to get a 5-man together. I wonder how populated Alliance is. If you guys want to join in Alliance group, working hard, Mistweaver leveling, how you liking it so far? As a Mistweaver, I think their base kit, by the way, Aura, is pretty cool. Yo, I'm so glad that I did the Mistweaver Mage Tower Challenge. I learned a lot about Mistweaver. Yo, as you heal a Mistweaver, if you feel like your tank is dying, this is something that helped me, but maybe you're not. Aura, you are smarter than I am. But what helped me is making sure Enveloping Mist is on the tank if he's ever like in trouble. Because I didn't realize that Enveloping Mist increases all the healing done to the target by like 30%. That made the Mage Tower so easy. I literally didn't realize that I literally Vivify spam my tanks in the Mage Tower, and then we were losing. And as soon as I started using Enveloping Mist on a tank, that's it. He's like so healthy, I don't need to worry about him. That buff that you put on him with a hot and you soothe, that's it. He stopped. I don't even need to do anything. I literally need to do nothing. And then you put hots on everybody, and then you Vivify for the AoE spam heal. I had to change my mindset completely. But as soon as I did, that's all. It was smooth sailing. What's up, Corsair? I do, my man. I'll be having a good on my guy. And Aura, get used to standing. If you're, I guess you've been playing alone for a while. But what I like about Mistweaver is just the melee healer aspect of it. Is it 40%? That's crazy. I learned something new today. Yeah, is it actually 40? I thought it was 30. That's insane. It's so good for that single target healing. It is necessary. So like if you want to make sure tank is stopped off, or really anybody is stopped off. So like putting Enveloping Mist on just allies, they just take 40% more. That's so much. You just do so much more healing to them. It is incredible. It is insane. So as long as the tank can survive a big hit, like you'll be able to top them. They just gotta make sure they don't drop down to 0. Literally, if they drop down to 1, they're good. They're healthy. Sentry with a +1. Let's go, boys. We just need a second group and we're good to go. What's I do for Arena? Well, that was just good to know for Arena. Wait, so me telling you helped you, right? Dude, I don't know why. I literally was playing my monk with Mage Shower and I just did not read the spell ability. I don't know why. I thought I understood the spec because I never really had to read those abilities like when playing in Shadowlands with the Lego Venthyr. I would just kind of walk in, pop Venthyr ability, everybody's healed. Or walk in, pop Chi-Ji, and just put Enveloping Mist since I have 3 stacks and instant cast on people. And I would just renew a Mist and Essence Font. That's it. That's all you have to do. You don't actually need to, so apparently, just to get 15s done, you don't need to be great or know the class like the back of your hand to do it. But for the Mage Shower, I actually had to read abilities to find out, okay, well, how do you heal somebody? I've not been a Mistweaver main since WoD. Yeah, so I don't know if like from WoD, that was like a mechanic back in WoD with developing. Plus, Mistweaver was also, monks in general changed quite a bit going from MoP into WoD into Legion. And I wish I played monks in Legion. I have no idea what they were like. Like I can kind of more or less read the Covenant, like artifact weapon abilities, right? To get a gist, but I only know like, what is it? The current version of monks right now. Like I had a monk back in BFA, but I never really like learned how to play one. I would just walk in and use the same essences that everybody else does, and that's all I did. But in Mage Shower, that was the first time I really learned the spec. That's why I thought the Mage Shower was a fantastic bit of content. You get to learn the base token of a character, because if you don't learn it, you ain't completing the challenge. You know what I mean? If you don't maximize it in some cases, you ain't completing the challenge, bub, you know? It is so good though. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Just learn how to maximize your character, because that's what you needed as a minimum just to get the challenge done. What class had the easiest shot? I think the only one that really had the easiest was Feral, and I feel like I didn't have to maximize that guy. As a mage, I feel like it was the fastest challenge, but only if you could maximize it. Like the whole setup, rotation, wombo combo. What the hell is dead? Wait, actual alliance? Cute Mage XC. You just died. What the? So alliance are heading over here. What the hell? What the hell? G-Funk popping up with big debut versus that guy. Flesh Craft Smotri. Yeah, okay. Watch your flush. 72,000. Bro. 72. 72,000, dude. 72,000 would be in Russian. 72,000 тысяч. Мы готовы. He's ready. Okay. Yeah, so Team Century, Team RP is ready. We just did the second group, boys, of 5V5 1v1 Duelers. And it looks like Chicago. How many of you got no at Chicago? Yo, Chicago got Chucky on their team. Whoa, we got us on Chucky and Chicago, potentially part of the same group, maybe? Hell yeah, boys. Yo, let me know how we doing, boys. Let me know how we doing with that group. How many more do we need? How many more do we need, boys? Let's get them plus more. Just a couple. Just a couple of more boys. Because if we get a second group 5 out and once, we can hold these duels and host them for a little bit longer than normal. I'm fine to have them go for a bit longer. Yo, my boy Chill Pills wants to make a return, but he can't really play until about like 8 p.m.-ish or so. So I want to try to see if we can get these duels going for a little bit longer than normal, man. Just a little bit longer. I'm gonna get decimated. Yo, William, if you join PTR, you can just get yourself the best PvP gear, all the legendaries you want, all the tier sets you want, upscale trinkets, everything. So you have vendors and orbos to get you the gear. So if you do get decimated, it'll be just down to like either lag or outskill, because at this point on PTR you have the exactly same gear as everybody else. Make sure you grab it in Ouroboros, by the way. Bunch of vendors in the center of Ouroboros on the first floor. Longer is always better. True. Chicago, 2 out of 5 on Alley. Oh man, we need more than that. Then we need 3 more over in Team Alliance, boys. Outskilled, yeah. As Ian says, frankly, that's a skill issue. But no, like it actually might just be down to outskilled, because you do have gear. You know, you get the best in slot. You can get best PvP gear from a vendor, so like you can buy all the gear you need. You can literally craft any legendary you want to. You can have double legendaries and everything, right? So it's as equalized as it can be, as normalized as it can be. So it will really come down to mostly skillful gameplay, because everything on PTR at least is equalized. Once it comes out to live, that's a different story. But on PTR, you can buy all the best in slot gear. Rip hybrids? Yeah, I actually want to really see how big some of those hybrid nerfs are. I need to do a PvP video covering some of the 9.2 changes. Let me look at these nerfs, man. I think it's interesting that Blizzard is doing some nerfs, and I think it's good that they are. Alright, so let's see this. We need a couple more allies, boys, others will be good to go. Alrighty, so these are the nerfs. Necrolord Fleshcraft now has a 25% absorb max health instead of 30, so 5% nerf is pretty good. I don't think you'll notice it immediately, but I think with some of the cheesiest things that people are doing with stamina trinkets, reducing Fleshcraft a bit is going to be helpful. Death Knight Spell Warden applies zone Spell Warden 50% effectiveness was 100%. I guess they found that this anti-caster was way too good. I am surprised they're not really giving anything to Death Knights to mitigate melee, because they generally are squishy against melee or physical damage dealers, but are pretty good against magic damage dealers, although they might be a little too good against magic damage dealers. Yo, what's up, Celtic? How you doing, my guy? Doing pretty good. You're getting duels up and running. We just had a couple more boys over for the Team Chicago on the line, so we're good to go. I feel so non-committal on a class 9 too. Gonna go all in on Feral, but I was scared away from all these videos talking about Feral tier nerfs. Well, the nerfs are pretty hefty, Ryan. However, there might be an opportunity for the tier set to be really good once you get some of the end game gear with the tier set, right? Because the item level is gonna go up, the damage is gonna go up with some end game gear, but like the early game with the item level we have, it is a pretty big nerf. Like, not only is it nerf in damage, but also now it's soft cap. So it's a little interesting. I think Feral could still scale really well towards the end game. Like, once he gets end game gear and a higher item level, so then the tier set is going to be stronger. But we'll have to wait and see. It's just a wait and see game. I wish we could experiment with end game tier set gear, like we can do with end game PvP gear, to see like what the final full potential of that damage is going to be. But until then, you know what? Play a class that you enjoy. That's what I would suggest, Ryan. Just pick a class you like. If Feral is what you really have most fun with, don't look back. Just play it. Do the best you can with it. That's what I suggest. Just play it what you ultimately enjoy. Back to the hybrid nerfs. Druid Frenzy regen healing is reduced. This one is necessary, I think, because of just how much naturally healing Druid's gotten with Frenzy regen. Like, it was just, as soon as you got that emergency healing, you're safe. No amount of damage was able to really like outmatch it. So now this is a pretty big nerf, especially if you're in bear form. You can get more healing from this too, because you have a bigger health pool. Monk reverse on PvP now heals for a little bit less. Monks do heal quite a bit. This is a one aspect of the healing that got nerfed, but usually the ability that you can spam quite often. So this is gonna feel, I think you're gonna notice it. Paladin, you guys said no one's gonna notice the difference. Rogue, Conduit, it's been nerfed a couple of times. I think it's just gonna nerf to account for health. Shaman, nerf, 9% more. It's almost 10. I don't know. Maybe you might notice it a little bit because you do spam healing surges quite a bit. But I don't know. Doesn't seem as big. The arms defense stance though is a pretty substantial one. I mean, you take 10% more damage basically. That's pretty good. That's pretty strong. Alrighty, gang, how we doing? We got a Chicago still with 2 out of 5 on Alley. We need to have more boys in Team Alliance join Team Chicago. And we'll have ourselves a 5v5 1v1 group. And looks like we actually got a second one with G-Funk trying to make another group on the Horde. So if you guys want to join in your boy G-Funk, you're more than welcome to. And we got more Hordes here. So we got Century with a 5-man. We got Chicago with a 2 out of 5 on Alliance. And we got G-Funk trying to make another group with 3 out of 5 on Alliance. G-Funk just need 2 more Hordes and we're good to go, boys. If you guys know PTR hanging around, want to join in for some 5v5 1v1 duels, you're more than welcome to. So we got 3 groups. That's actually really cool. By Curious Dad, I like that name. I like that. Yo, look at all this Unholy Death Knights, man. I'm glad that more people are trying it. I'm hoping it'll become a lot better. Like in a long run, I'm hoping the spec will become a lot better for PvP. Man's not even playing the tier set. He's just tanky as hell, huh? That might help him out a lot, all that versatility. Make him a little bit tankier, give him a bit more healing, because their healing's like self-heal with death strikes. That's not getting nerfed at all, as far as I understand. Could be wrong on that, though. Scary movie. What is this man's playing? Destro. Oh, I like his mog. Look at that. He's got like a full, like, crown, shoulders. It looks like a buried king crawled out of a grave or something. That looks awesome. Shadow Ball for Doom Ball Dam. Yo, I think it's going to be a really, really good Lego. I think it's going to be really strong. Ridiculously good. So we got G-Fuck still with 3 boys in their team. They need a +2 and they're able to join in. Chicago, worst to worst, I don't know if you have a Horde character, but you could join Team G-Funk and then we just need a +1. And maybe whoever is on your team on Alliance, if they have a Horde character, like copy Horde character over, then they could also join in. We could have at least 2 groups on Horde, if not 1 group on Alliance, 1 group on Horde. That could work out as well too. That's a possibility. I just want to hose the last few 5v5 1v1 duels before the PTR is down. I'm never gonna have actual duels next week, dude, over on EU and NA. But it's gonna be a bit before we get our tier sets and all that. What's the schedule again? Is it a 2-week wait before the new raid, or is it a 1-week raid? 1-week wait. Let me look. March 1st, all bosses are open on normal difficulty, so it is gonna be 22nd. Oh, it is a week. Oh, it's a week. I thought it was 2 weeks for some reason. Oh, it's only a week. Oh, that's awesome. For some reason I thought it would be 2 weeks. Dude, I'm so used to the old cycles of Shadowlands, like World of Warcraft stuff, man. I'm so used to the old ones. like old cycles of PTR stuff. Should the Horn Alliance gonna be able to mix now 9.2 or not live? It's 9.25. That's a 9.25 feature, Rotson. But whenever that's out in PTR, man, I think we'll test it. I think that'll be real fun. Yeah, chat, scratch what am I... For some reason, chat, am I the only one that thought that there was going to be a 2-week wait before the new raid is open and the new season's open? It's just 1 week. I thought it was going to be 2. That's how it was for the older patches, like OBFA. New patch comes out, you have to wait 2 weeks before like the new content is actually out. And that was so normal for me and for so many other people. It was so normal. But now it's like 1 week. That's gonna be really big for those. Yeah, everybody can join in. We can just have, we won't have alliance groups and horde groups. We'll just have groups. It's gonna be great. Everybody can play together. People can play their mains and ults and whatnot. That's gonna be awesome. Very, very happy about that. Do 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 do. How to take part in the duels? Just join in. We got LFG groups on PTR. We got one group on Alliance with Chicago, trying to get some more Alley Boys together. We got a second group on LFG with G-Funk. If you guys want to join those groups, head over to, I guess, PvP tab. I normally press H on the keyboard to open it. Clever to player premium group, custom PvP, find a group. And the groups are there. Don't even search nothing. By the way, if you guys are, I know we haven't started the duels, and maybe that's a way to sell out for me to ask you guys early, right? Too much, but hey, if you guys are having a good time with the duels, had previous time and good in duels, enjoy the channel, like what I do, hit the thumbs up, helps out the channel tremendously. If you guys are watching the stream while we're trying to get some groups together, why don't you subscribe button as well, hit the bell. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. The content is going to be worth it. And join our Discord. Become part of the community. That's the place where me and the other boys hang out in. Hell yeah, if you guys get a 1v5, you get a special role in there. If you guys become a member, you get a special role there as well. Let's go. Appreciate you guys for being here. Horde now? Yo, Chicago gonna be joining the Horde, helping out your boy G-Funk just needs a one more. Yo, whoever you abandoned Alliance, you should have told him, yo, I got a Horde group. You have a Horde. You have a Horde ult maybe. Hell yeah. Because if you just get that guy to join you, whoever was on Alliance to join you, you're good. Seavark, where's your boy at? I'm leading now, let's go. G-Funk, I gotta add you on PTR. Actually, it doesn't even matter at this point, does it? But I could have added you on PTR. Wait. No way. Bro. What? Druids can just power shift Whiplash? There's a damage aspect of Whiplash now. Look, he's literally removing damage debuff. What the? 5, let's go, boys! We got ourselves a 5-man group for Team Sentry and Team Chicago. Let's go, boys. Invite spectator match Chicago and Sentry. Yeah, you need time to set up. I can wait. We're not gonna do randomizer range. Patch 9.3 more days. Let's go, 88. How you doing, my guy? Yeah, it's I've been waiting for this patch for a while. You guys have been waiting for this patch for a while. I mean, I've been waiting for it so long, dude. I almost could cry. Like, it's just like there's gonna be so much good stuff happening in 9.2, man. I love the communication that they had between the community, you know what I mean? Like, let's be honest, WoW hasn't had like the best track record of Shadowlands, but patch 9.2 has been different compared to 9.1 and 9.0. 9.0 was pretty decent, it just ruined it for too long. 9.1 came out and was like, what the? Shards of Domination? It was bad. It was bad. But 9.2 with Tears as the double Legos, dude, and Zereth Mortis? Yo, I'm excited. And the fact that we only get a week, the fact that we only got a week in the new patch and then it's new season stuff, I can't wait. Does that Corsair came out ages ago? I know, right? Because it really did. Dude, I actually, Zereth Mortis is so much better than Corsair. I've been hanging out in that place. It's beautiful. They added music in there too. The zone is pretty decent. It's big enough. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of secrets there too. I think it's going to be very enjoyable. I am Booba. Hello. I am Booba. Booba. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, Arena. Wait, Booba, are you arenaing as a Booba gone? Booba, bye. Hello, this is Booba. Okay, WoW Arena's wiki. I need to get their wikis. Привет, Dalaran, как Steam? Сама каза, здорово, хотела друг. Всем нормально, начинаем дуэли через чуть-чуть. Чикаго сказал, что кому-то нужно минуту или два, как его, приготовиться. И потом дуэли начинается. How's it going, Mamaka? Mamaka asked, yo, how's it going? How the duels going? I told him, yo, someone's setting it up, but then we get ready to go. Why was it being a communication when you don't have a PC? What, you don't have a PC? Yeah, for real. No, dude, yo, it's gonna be like, yo. I feel like with Microsoft acquiring Blizzard and Activision, bro, like, I don't know why. Like, I guess prior to Microsoft acquisition, Blizzard was doing a lot better in communication between the community and the devs of like tier set changes and zone changes and making adjustments and all that. I think they've done a really good job so far. It's going to be a while in order to fix that track record, but if they just keep going at the same pace, right, listening to feedback, making adjustments, providing communication as to why they make an X or Y change, I think it's going to be really good, right? It's going to be really, really good if they can just keep at it, if they can keep doing it. I think it's going to be important for them to be able to do that. Whoa! You just see that guy actually just get blasted? The scary movie guy is scary. Yo, this scary movie guy just blasted the dude for like 80% of his health and doing global. I just was watching the duel between him and Priest and just like blast. The guy wasn't even CC'd. You know what I mean? My goodness. Yo, and I've seen tweets from people recently saying like, yo, 10-0. I've seen a lot of people tweeting us recently like, yo, I'm so excited for WoW 10-0. I feel like it's going to be the biggest comeback for WoW. 10-0. Apparently a lot of people are tweeting that. I don't know if they maybe have know something I don't, but a lot of people have been tweeting that recently. I'm excited to get any kind of 10-0 announcements. Hopefully we'll get some of them shortly after 9.2 launches. But I'm excited, man. I mean, 9.2 is going to have new zone, new tier sets, double Legos. They even made Torghast fun. Like, there's no actually fun mode for Torghast. That's just fun to do. Like, actually fun. Legitimately fun. The Jailer's Gauntlet? Seriously. Dude, when did Nintendo coming out with an announcement? I know! I want to cover it! I want to be part of the alpha and the beta and the pre-production. I want to be there, Blizz. Oh, hopefully we'll get in. We got into what, Legion beta, a little bit late. We got into BFA beta, pretty early-ish. We were first ones to Shadowlands, and hopefully we'll be, you know, fairly in there with the new expansion, dude. Next, I expect them with a dragon-ish class. I mean, that 100%. Yo, even if it's Tinkerer, bro, I'm gonna play Tinkerer. I don't care what it is. Whatever class they add, we're good. Yo, Chicago! Let me know when they're ready, because I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go, boo. I already have an arena set up, ready to go. I already have us queued up. Is there really, I'll do the 10-0, and a lot of people will say bye. I think with Shadowlands, I think it's basically going to be like a WoD Legion type of deal. Because I remember in WoD, there was like nothing to do, and they really had to cut back on things, and things were not really going that well, and they had to basically cut a lot of the content. You know? Like, I remember 10 and Jungle, but I remember really not doing much in 10 and Jungle patch. Like the final patch of WoD. I remember like being just not impressed by it at all. But it feels like at least 9.2, like it feels like they care about 9.2, right? They care about this patch of Shadowlands, you know? So it's like there's a lot of attention, a lot of time, and a lot of effort is going into this one. Quite a bit of it, actually. So I'm hoping that's good news. I'm hoping that's a good sign. Like maybe I've been proven wrong, right? Maybe I'll be like, you know what? Yeah, it's kind of alright, but like it wasn't as good as I thought. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll be proven wrong. I'll admit to that. But I have a good feeling about it so far, like from what I've seen, from what I've played with. And I'm hoping that it'll be kind of like a WoD type of deal where they're like, all right, well, this expansion is a flop. So let's scale back a little. Let's work on the next big thing. And hopefully, because I remember like after WoD, when Legion trailers came out and information came out, I remember people were like, dude, Legion? TBC all over again? Demon Hunters? I ain't playing that. That's going to be the worst expansion ever. And I had a blast in Legion. Literally the most fun I've had of every WoW expansion was in Legion. Jesus Christ, that was so good. Dragoon? Yeah. Like with a spear? That'd be kind of cool. But I feel like survival hunters are kind of like Dragoons though, aren't they? Because they have a spear, they have a harpoon, they have like all the grenades. I feel like there would be like dragon kind of tamer class. Come back every couple of weeks and enter still in PTR? Yo, Chris, it's gonna be out live in 3 days. This Tuesday, Wednesday reset. How's everyone? What's up, Christoph? How you doing, my guy? No, patch 9.2 is actually gonna be here in a few days. Tuesday for NA, Wednesday for EU, and then the seasonal and the raid starts next week after that. So have about a week to do all the Xerath Mortis stuff, prep, catch up on gear, level some alts, get your character situated, get the story started for Xerath Mortis, start getting some of the achievements for like the story and quest unlocks and first 3 chapters and whatever, and then it'll be like the new raid, and it'll be the new PvP season and Mythic Plus season. So it's not gonna be too long of a wait at this point. Like, it's actually getting here. It's gonna be a little overwhelming too, I feel like. Just maybe a little bit. Chicago, ready? I think we're waiting like a good 5 minutes at this point. Is somebody who never needs setup on the ready, Chicago? Let me know. Horde Warrior had nothing to do with setup. Sorry, it takes a while. Had nothing set up. Oh, it's all good, William. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just need to know what's going on. Yeah, if you need a little bit more time. So everything you need is in Ouroboros. The vendors for PvP gear with the tier sets if you want to, or just go full versatility, are in Ouroboros. If you need to get you legendary, double legendary will be next to the PvP vendor. It'll be a belt item. That'll just give you a Covenant double Lego. If you need to get Soulbind set up, talk to a Tauren in the Covenant area where you switch Covenants and have them do the story chapter skip. Because if you need to set up Conduit, Soulbinds, or whatever, you'll go to Xerath Mortis and there's a Forge of Bonds there. Outside of that, next to the vendors to the left of them, like on a pillar on the left of them, a pillar away, there's like a legendary vendor and all that. So you could buy the legendary items, the item which you're going to imbue with the Lego, your missives, Soul Ash and Cinder's bag. Then you got another guy that teleports you straight to Ruin Cover to craft your Lego. So yeah, I just need the Covenant. Yeah, okay, sounds good. Just make sure you use the skip for the story stuff, and you should be able to set up your soul bind or whatever. And there's also an item for Renown if you really need it. But I am going to be doing these duels through like tournament mode. I don't know if that gives you full soul binds or whatnot. Or maybe? Hopefully? Yo, can we go back to the songs we listened to earlier? Because these songs were a jam, dude. Lazy Purr? How's your tier set looking, by the way? Is it any better? Damage me. Okay, I'm gonna damage you a little. Bear form? Frenzy regen? I mean, it's still a decent heal. Frenzy healing. It's still decent, but I do feel like it's a little bit more nerfed. I feel like it would have allowed you to like completely recover. Convoke? Oh, I didn't die in a Convoke. What the? What is going on? I didn't die in a Convoke? Huh? Do I just have that much health now? Booba! Thanks for healing me. TY and Lazy Pro, I heal you. I thank you too. Thank you, Booba. Appreciate ya. Yo, this song I kind of dig it. Do we add this into the mix? Booba healing and normal druid healing. Booba healing is what every man out there needs. Booba never die. I need to add this song to the mix, bro. This is actually good. I like it a lot. It's popping. Duels playlist? Yeah. I like this one a lot. I don't know why I do, dude. I don't know why, but I like it a lot. Yo, let me know when you're ready, boys. I think everybody has been waiting for quite a while. Yeah, this is a superior Booba. This Booba guy, I like this man's. Out here. Wait, he's a vent near Boomy? Yo, I mean, Guardian. Oh, he's melting. Lazy Bird, you're gonna die, bro. Bro, you're gonna die. Come on, the spirits. No, Lazy. Oh, Lazy got the big damage. Oh, Lazy got the big damage too. What the? Yo, Booba ain't going nowhere. Yo, you died to Booba. What the? Yo, this Guardian Druid is owning. This guy is actually nuts. Look at that man. Долго, чуть-чуть долго, но мы ждем, когда кто-то в команде Chicago подчинит что-то с их классом. Booba damage. Yo, big damage. Big Booba damage. You got Booba. Big Booba energy. Big Booba energy. I like this Booba guy a lot, man. This guy's awesome. Alrighty. Booba the best. Let's go. Oh man. What did Chess expected to have what's happening just some HP and just interrupt? Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that Convoke seems to do quite a bit of damage, but not as much like one-shot damage as it used to, man. That's crazy. That's weird and crazy. Chicago, let me know when we're ready, bud. Let me know when we're ready, bud. Are we ready? Chicago, are we ready? Because we've been waiting way too long at this point. We gotta get some videos going, yeah? Just queue it, lol. Okay. Yeah, just queue it. Spectator, match, Chicago, and Sentry. Yeah, we'll just do this anyway. We'll just get it up and running, boys. We've been waiting long enough. Let's get into the Black Rook Hold Arena. Requeue? Okay, hold up. I'll requeue. I was an LG. You good, fam. Let me see if it works. I might do the requeue with Sentry in Chicago again. Okay, now we do it. Now maybe it works? There we are. There we are, boys. Yo, I think they actually fixed whenever you queue people in LFG, I think it no longer breaks anymore. Or will like unqueue everybody if it doesn't work immediately. I think they fixed it, which is awesome. Let's go, boys. Alrighty, so Twitch. I've been missing one on team. Whoa, that's a lot of rogues over in team 2. Wow, that's a lot of variety in here. Huh. I guess at least one of them is an outlaw rogue, so he's not going to be able to reset near as much. Switch. That's going to be interesting. We got Abe Hunt over in team 2. We got us Gambler together with Rovathy to assassinate rogues with Kyle L. Jr. I mean, that's a lot of rogues. You know what? We'll see how this duel goes. If all the rogues go for all the resets, we'll just have to call back on one of the rogues. But man, Arhi is going to be the lead of that team too. As a Shadow Priest this time around. Kal-El, open it up versus Lazy Burn. Team 1 is missing one. Going to be immediate trinket with it. Get a shot at Lazy Burn. Did he just try to convoke? Wait a second. Did he try to convoke just now? Or did I miss it? I think I might have missed it. But that's going to be Thorns out for Lazy Pro with the Barks. It's going to be a kill spree out of Kal-El Jr. As you pop in a Adrenaline Rush. Is that an evasion out of the rogue by any chance? Or does he still hold on to the evasion for a little bit later? Lazy Pro trying to go for Cycle. The Kal-El is going to get CC'd out in the open. No more tricking for the rogue. So now Kal-El can just wait it out a little bit longer. They can get himself a big setup on the rogue. Massive setup. Potentially. Could be a big convoke. Together with all that burst. And I'm going to try to see if we can swap my mix here. As smooth as I can. Kal-El getting a big hit shot on Lazy Pro. Going to be an emergency frenzied healing, and you can see the reduction on that healing output. Frenzied region healing has been reduced by quite a bit. Kal-El does get a blind onto Lazy Pro. Still, the Feral holding onto a trinket. If he doesn't use his trinket at a wrong time, then he should be in a good situation. Has Berserk, not sure if he's running tears, so it's gonna be a quick fleshy for Kal-El with a skull bash, get a shot. Lazy Bird does trick it out of it. Bar skins this as he's trying to get some damage on Kal-El. Main big bites, oh! And he pops out of that feral form just to get himself a bit of healing as he goes to walk out of there. Just to make sure he got himself a little bit of the recovery. Let's go. That's actually quite a bit of damage. I was gonna say, like last time I did Convoke stuff, I think, well, I was a Hunter. Because Lazy Perp right before this was in Joratar, convoked me as a druid. But the way I'm spectating this as a hunter character, and I didn't have my pet out, so I think my pet ate all those bites. Because Lazy Perp this time around, no pet nearby, all those bites sank right into the road. Big chomps out of him. Quick fear by Arhi. An Arhi playing as Shaman is going to be interesting. Try to see if we can summon the Mages to the dead. The Mages does get summoned. It was bugged for a little bit on PTR where you couldn't summon one. But now he's good to go. Going to be full Void Eruption. Big bites out of Lazy Purr. Does not go for Berserk just yet. I'm still wondering if Lazy Purr is playing the cool the CDR. Curious for Berserk or not. Big pressure onto the Feral. Trying to get himself as much healing as possible. That's going to be Siphon, reducing a lot of the healing he's getting. Trying not to get disrupted. Siphon not helping the situation. Line of sighting that bet is not a good idea. He's going to be able to get himself one war stop just to get himself a bit of a breakaway from Archie. One regrowth is all that nets ya. And Lazy Purr is looking for the reset. Maybe he could wait out all those dots. Maybe go for a stealth reset. Looks like Archie backing up out of there as well. Try to get the Feral to walk away from the pillar. Going to be a big convoke. No silence available for Archie. It looks like Lazy Purr, as he sees the disperse, is going to pop out a cat form just so he can gain some healing. That's actually not a terrible idea. If you're going for a full convoke and they just stop your burst, or at least they got an immunity, you might as well pop out a Feral form so at least you can heal yourself. This way, your convoke gets some kind of usage, whether it's offensive, whether it's defensive. Big Void Eruption out for Archie, as Lazy Purr is going to get stunned out on the open. Bark's going to siphon his record right through him. That's going to be all defense attacking him. Silence as he goes behind the pillar, trying to get himself a bit of a reset. That line of sight of Siphon is making things harder for him. That's going to be Archie with a tier set. Huge damage does land the execute on the Feral. So this man, whenever he's getting free Mind Blast procs, he has this extra shadow spawning on top of him and just channels it. Channels an extra torrent that they target. With Chicago looking for a bit of a reset, dropping down the Wolves, or rather Ghost Wolves. Ghost Raptors, big Ellie Blaster to Arceus, trying to go for MC. It looks like Arceus is just gonna have to wait out until Chicago commits. There goes the Goblin Jumper Jets, trying to go for a stun onto Arceus. That was also a use out of the Tremor Totem, which I think is what got him out of the MC. As Arceus trying to get himself a heal, trying to get interrupted by Chicago. That is a Shaman, so you're not in a position where you can do a lot of casts. You have Grounding Totem that will suppress into the Cassidium. You have interrupts, which will just keep you locked out completely. And then you have also the self-healing from Chicago, which is all insta. So really for this duel, I think it's the ball is in Chicago's court. It all depends how they use it here. As they try to get a bit of healing, Generator Plated Maelstrom got the big gorilla hands. Big ape hands. Punching down at Archie. Exchanging with an elemental blast, gonna be the Siphon slowing him down. As they do get an Earth Elemental rolling in. And Archie is just looking for a bit of a reset, trying to get himself some healing. The Frosty Raptors are in. That's gonna apply a little bit extra Frost damage to all the attacks in Chicago. Which I think are probably some of the bigger damage Raptors, right? If I'm not wrong in that one. Unless they change them. Because remember the Fire Raptors or the Fire Wolves gave you a little bit of a dot on certain fire spells. Then Lightning Wolves made your Storm Strike stronger, which used to be the play back in BFA since you spammed out Storm Strikes. And then the Frosty ones were just a raw damage increase. And I think the Frosty ones are the stronger ones now. Just for raw damage. Gonna be Archie trying to get himself a bit of a reset away from Chicago. Keeping the dots rolling. That's gonna be a stun with another Void Eruption. That's also potentially Void Eruption. Trying to see if he can amp one up. Silence out of Chicago. Does not get the Void Eruption, but that's gonna be a pest chase out of Chicago with a Mind Bender Siphon around the corner. The Mages of the Dead trying to see if he might be able to get a setup. Big Shade Harvest out of Chicago as they try to get himself as much self-healing rolling. Shadowman's out for Archie. As they're looking for a bit of a reset. Fleshcraft hasn't get interrupted, so no way for Chicago to prevent this cast. And Chicago takes a bit of damage. Having to use all the Maelstrom just to maintain themselves. As Archie goes in for a Shadowman, trying to get some dots rolling. That's going to be Greater Fate versus Chicago. With Ghost Raptors out of the Shaman. As Chicago trying to get some damage in. Going to be a Thunder Stunner to Archie. Ellie Blast to follow. As the Shadowman's rolling out for Archie work. Is that a ground totem for Chicago? I don't think it is. I think it's just a Wind Fury. Archie with the fear, just letting that fear tick out as he gets a breakaway. Needs to get himself a little bit of healing. Disperses back up. Has PI. Void Eruption. That's going to be Greater Fate in just a little bit. There goes the Disperse as they get blasted with an Ellie Blast. Looking to be able to just scoot it out of there. Still sad that we're missing a fifth over on Team 1, but honestly, with the way Chicago is playing, with the way that Lazy Purr is playing, we got G-Funk. We got the big boys in here and Plata, which I think Plata's new guy. Oh, with a staff? Actually looks kind of neat. Looks like a monk more than a warrior. Archie trying to see if he can blast that damage into Chicago. Gonna be the wall for the Shaman as the best is surrounding Big Shade Harvest. As Archie gets super low. Greater Fate for a second. He has PI. Needs to maybe go for some kind of healing. Does get interrupted on Shadow. Then it's gonna be his own Shadow spawning in though. Doing a bit of free damage over Chicago Thunder with a stun. Disrupting the Shadow Priest. But he's still alive. He's still ticking. I don't even know what's keeping him alive at this moment. but he's still alive somehow. Quick Fear in Chicago, trying to go for a bit of recovery, does get himself a heal in between. Chicago rolling in with an interrupt grounding as well. Everything available. God Ghost was rolling in, and Artie's going to be in big trouble. Interrupt on Shadow, I think it's over. But Chicago does end up slamming him down. Does need to take down Arhi, and then now he has to go through the rest of these guys. Massive burst out of the Rogue. Wait a second. Gambling vanished for 100% crit with all those dots rolling in. What the? I don't understand what just happened. G-Funk, do you see what just happened? Yo, Gambling came in with advantage Vendetta. I think G-Funk is in a situation where he can just take the Gambling out. Unless Gambling can live long enough and maybe get some pressure on him, he's gonna have to wait until he has his full all-in. Gambling unable to catch himself a reset. Shadow Scepter over G-Funk, trying to build some calm points. Gonna be tricked out of the freezing trap. There's a stun on G-Funk. That's gonna be stun on the Gambling. The explosive trinket, Cosmic Trinket does blow up in his face. Big grenades to follow. Has Cloaker Shadows and evasion. This rogue got nothing. He could maybe go for a blind on the G-Funk. That's putting him back towards the Hunter. You can't dodge when you're not facing your target. So Rogue does open himself up for a death. With Rovi going for a bit of a reset, with G-Funk is going to get a Shadow Strike opener. G-Funk better prevent this Rogue's opener altogether. Vendetta rolling. Rovi, does he go for the same setup with the dots versus G-Funk? He needs to go for a kitten shot, Shiv, and everything. G-Funk will not have an answer. Quick Feint Death removes some of the dots, disarm on a G-Funk. And we do get a 5th over for the Team 1, so we do get an even match today. As Revenge is absent with a slice and a nice stabbing right through G-Funk with a kitten shot to follow. Blind right after? Ayo? A blind? Cheap shot to follow. Revenge DRing his CC completely, which is probably not going to help him out a lot. Trying to get some dots into the pet. G-Funk look for a bit of that recovery. We're hitting that 9-minute mark, boys. 23% dampener. And Revenge dies? Wait. That man died to like a Battle Master's falling off, or did he just have a heart attack? I'm not sure. A-Punk gonna be up next as G-Funk gets him in the sun. A-Punk trying to go for a feint death. Stun back on G-Funk. G-Funk has no health at all. I think it might be over. One more kill shot. That's all he needs. Trying to get himself a manic advantage. That's gonna be done and done. Gonna be the Warrior charging in next versus A-Punk. Gonna hit with the freezing trap. Isaac goes in for a swing, but it doesn't quite land it. A-Punk looking for a complete reset. Most likely has some traps set up. Looks like maybe sending the pets over at Plata. It's not a bad idea to have the pet over, at least to stop the warrior from mounting up in the first place. Because if he's in combat, he can't mount up, and then you just kind of have a slower warrior who might need to burn a lot of the mobility just to catch back up. Going to be Ape with a tar trap, get the blade shot, getting the dots rolling. And it's going to be getting kill shots back to back as he pokes around the corner. Plata needs to find a way just to lock down the Hunter at some point or another. Warbreaker down with a blade storm to follow. Was that a Warbreaker? Right? I think. I hope. Plata taking so much damage. I think it might be over. Does get himself commanding show with a flush cut. But the flush cut got nerfed. We're only 30% dampening. And look at that flush cut shield. That is also with a rallying cry. That flush cut got nerfed. At least it looks like it's pretty noticeable. Big blast out of Plata. Trying to get this Ape-Hunt guy down. Plata is eventually going to have his commanding shot falling off. So his health is going to get reduced heavily. One more kill shot is all Ape-Hunt needs. Parry up with 30% damage reduction. Is that going to be enough though? He's still continuing to chase after the Hunter. Freezing trap. Rallying cry must have fallen off by now, right? There's no way. There's no way. Manic better just Ape-Hunt looking for that recovery. He's trying to go and make this duel happen versus Plata because he knows he's going up against Vargan. Stun could be really bad. Pet sack, maybe that'll be enough to keep her alive. Ape-Hunt doesn't lose too much damage. Banner down for the warrior, trying to unleash the most at the very end, but does get grenaded at the end. And Ape-Hunt is out versus Vargan. And it looks like Var might be giving him full honor duel. At least he get an opportunity to reset, recover. Camo is up. Flare out for Abe. Var letting the flare hit him, but more or less letting Ape-Hunt recover. He's giving him the honor duel, boys. Let's go. I like it. I like this. He is going to send the pets in. Direhawk around the corner. Does Direhawk do any damage? Well, Abe isn't going to walk in there. Stunned by the BM Hunter. Going to be stunned back by Ape-Hunt. Trinket for Trinket. As Ape-Hunt is the one Trinket that looked like Vargan Trinket as well, but apparently not. I think he did. I think he did. Gonna be a turtle shot at the last second. Ape-Hunt barely alive as two pets are just rampaging after him. Freezing trap on one of them. Kill shots back to Vargan with a grenade to follow. Var having to go for a turtle shot of his own. Trying to trap down Abe. Looks like he's gonna cancel the turtle. Trying to get a couple of kill shots in. Oh, no way. Abe with it around the corner. Nade dips back behind the pillar. How? What? Bro, how did Abe do that? Oh my god, this guy's a monster. Abe with 3 kills. What was that sidestep quick grenade? Yo, what is that curveball, man? That boy got an arm. Yeah. What the? Oh my god. Hey, that was kind of insane. That came down to it could have been anyone's game, and he just got that yeet around the corner, dude. Oh my god. That was so good. I thought he had a full line of sight, but apparently he got like the pixel. He got 1 pixel of line of sight. He was like, that's all I need. Yeah. Curvy bombs, literally. What is going on? That was crazy. That was actually insane. Actually insane. Sentry's ready. Chicago, let me know when you're ready. We'll get another one rolling. Can't wait for that to release. What's up, Reaper? I do my man. Stitch, I do my guy. Remember Gaia's TV? Gaia's TV? I think so, yeah. If you do, I'm here under your name. How you been? Yo, I'm gonna call it Stage because it's his name, alright? Yo, what's up, Seaverk? You wanna join in, man? You pop it into these duels? We got some boys. Team Sentry might need to swap out a rogue at some point because I have one too many. How many duels are we at? 64, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 69. Nice. Is this where we end, dude? This is where we end the stream. We got our 69th PTR duel. Is this where we call it? Never to return. We got 69 duels in PTR. Just keep the meme rolling. What arena do I want to do this time around, man? Okay, I have one. I have an arena. Hey, watch, want to move for the duel. That's how. Yo, that boy is incredible. He just took that chance. He was like, yo, he's low. I gotta do it. I gotta poke out and do it. He just like came in, just control of his character just to poke out and in, and just have the ability going. Yo, that's nutty. That's nutty. I gotta give him credit for that one. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. My record left me up against hundreds. Holy shit, that was good. Yeah, Abe, that was awesome. That was great. That was a hell of a duel. If As the Shaman had word to send me BFA, I would totally main that. Really? You like that one better, Aura? I kind of like the current hits of Shaman, but you know, I totally get it. Hey, the Stormstrike playstyle with RNG, that was pretty awesome. Слишком много колон. Yeah, Archie says too many line of sights. Мне when you pоймать, it's hard to catch him. Да, я скажу тоже Архи. Чуть-чуть много колон. Ну это как его? Это шанс в каждой арене. Не знаем, какую арену будем играть. Какие-то есть колонны, какие-то нет колонн. Это иногда проиграешь, потому что арена, иногда проиграешь, потому что они у тебя лучше, чем ты. И иногда выиграешь. Это variance. Я не знаю по-русски как слово variance, but это variance. You know? Try to say to my boy Archie, variances, you know what I mean? Sometimes you win because of rain, sometimes you don't. To Twitch. Abe, going to be your first up versus Lazy, and Lazy already gets a big blade. It's gonna be that kill on that pet. I was just gonna talk to Archie just here for a second before we start recording. And Abe might be in a situation where you might just have to turtle shell this immediately with Rife Pet. A Lazy per leap and out of there, going for the reset. Does he still have a 100 mark on him? He doesn't, so Abe is going to be able to go for a Manic Bandage Flare. Oh, freeze the trap right on his feet. How was he able to get a flare and freeze the trap immediately? Like one global than the next. If Lazy Purr only went in a little bit earlier, he would have been in a good spot. Going to be a camo for Abe with a steel trap. Lazy Purr getting caught in it. Is going to power shift out of it. Going to be the flayed shot by Abe. Looking for a big setup versus Lazy Purr. Lazy Purr still has a lot of cooldowns. Going to be stunned with a trick out of the Feral Druid. And Abe does not have a trick out of his own. Going to be commanding coordinated assault. Wait, actually, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Abe is actually doing quite a bit of damn to your boy Lazy. Is actually putting in the stopper to that man. Gonna be that full Ursul's Vortex around the corner. Lazy getting pincered by the pet and the hunter. Trying to avoid the pet. Trying to make some damage happen to the hunter. Gonna be that full Chimeric Poison slowing him down with the sounds and a damage side healing reductions. Quick muzzle by Abe as Lazy finds himself super low. Might as well pop a wall here if he continues getting pressured by the hunter. As Abe walks by, kill shots him right in the paw. And backs up out of it, just tags him right in the paw, man. As Lazy tried to get himself some healing, maintaining himself as best as possible. Trying to build some calm points off of that pet. Could potentially go for a big main versus Abe Hunt. Will not be able to use Convoke for a while. Abe does not have a trick anymore, so Lazy could maybe take advantage of it. But so far, just work the pet down instead. and is looking for a reset. He wants to wait until Abe is ready to go to get himself a new pet. Gonna try to see if he can swipe him out in the open, and that's gonna be Abe. With our flare, got himself a good position. Wants to make sure there's Hunter's Mark onto Lazy Purr, and does establish that the pet is out. Lazy Purr more or less can determine where Abe Hunt is at. Getting an opener on the pet, again focusing the pet down is gonna be a flake shot by Abe Hunt. So Lazy Purr is just gonna put pressure on that pet, put some big bleeds on that thing. And eventually that pet isn't gonna be there to provide Abe a protection. Especially if that pet is gone, you can just convoke Abe Hunter down. It's gonna be pretty easy. Lazy Purr should have a convoke coming up very, very soon. Does he chance getting the stun to Abe? Or does he just focus down the pet? Looks like he's trying to get a maim. Convoke. Does the pet take some of it? Gonna be Abe not sitting that stun long at all. I don't even know how he didn't sit that stun long. Did he have a second trinket or something? It's to a stun onto Lazy Purr. Was able to muzzle that convoke. Lazy under so much pressure. Wall, is that gonna be enough even? Trying to get himself regrowth healing back to back. Gonna be a rejuve as well with Swiftman. And does get himself a big mend. But it's still such a much pressure. Ava does end up hunting him down. I don't even know how you got out of that stun. Was it just the shortest stun in the world? Was it DR'd? Bash? Or did it... I don't even understand, to be honest. I feel like that was the shortest stun I've ever seen. Nade's gonna lobbed in as Abe tried to get some pressure versus Chicago. Back it up out of there. And Chicago's sending out their Earth Elemental and everything. That Earth Elemental should actually be able to put quite a bit of pressure and actually get aggro off of that pet off of Chicago. Abe super low on L. That's going to be Turtle Shell. Does get himself a bit of healing. Chicago focusing on that pet. It is going to be able to take it out. Abe, if he gets out of here, he could camo, feign death camo, and get out of there. Maybe potentially get a freezer trap on Chicago. That Earth Elemental might allow Chicago to avoid a freezer trap. Does work out exactly. I wanted Abe standing to get himself a reset. Big LA Blast. If Abe goes for a feign death camo. Oh, Chicago gets him out. Actually, oh my goodness. That's the first time in a long while I've seen a Crash Lightning actually clip somebody out of stealth. So many times that I watched Shamans. Rogo's vanish. You try to hit him with that, and it looks like it just whiffs him above his head. It just whiffs him above his head. I don't understand. And that would actually worked. Hey, that's huge. Wait, did somebody leave over team 2? I think we'd lost a rogue over on team 2. Maybe the DC or something. Either way, we'll get him rolling back so hopefully soon. Tube shot on Chicago. Big road out of gambling. As they get a big vendetta, maybe potentially vanish. Chicago under a lot of pressure. No wall available. Does himself a little bit of a heal. Gambling vanish and massive damage with Chicago. Chain Harvest to keep him alive. Ghosts to give Maelstrom. Does the shaman actually live? There's no way, dude. Stun onto gambling. Chicago churning it around. Still super low in health. Wall is up. Does Chicago have enough mana, enough healing? Maelstrom is there. And mana barely there. Does survive this go from the rogue. That was so deadly. Yo, gambling had himself some of the biggest damage out there. What the? I don't understand. I don't understand any of it. Blind in Chicago's rogue goes for a reset. Oh, there is so much pressure. Oh my god. That's just an incredible amount of damn. 100% crit with all the dots ticking out. Shiv. What is going on? What is going on? I don't understand. As Chicago sitting down just to get himself some mana back. Chicago can heal. They just need mana. Is gambling just gonna go for a complete reset? I think Chicago needs to get this rogue out before he gets advantage back up. So also, it looks like gambling. I was gonna say, I was about to make something dumb. I was gonna ask, does he run Dustwalker? But no, he runs like 100% crit Lego. That's how he's doing so much bird damage. I was gonna be like, well, why is his Vendetta and Vanish synced? It's because he actually Vendetta vanished a little bit later. I was literally about to make that dumb statement, but I answered my own question. Chicago jumping down, no shadow step out of the rogue. I don't know if he shadow stepped already. Gonna be a quick shiv on Chicago. Does exchange stuns. Gonna be that sun totem. And Chicago getting blasted out by all those dots. It's going to be a little bit before the rogue gets full burst available again. Actually, very, very soon. If you can wait it out long enough, you go for full dots with the shiv on Chicago with the kidney shot. Chicago should have a trick for this one with the wall as well. But looks like gambling is not going to be able to go and see that burst again. And Chicago is going to put some pressure into him. War going to be out next with the Fury Warrior burst. Chicago popping wall immediately. Ghost was already in play. Lots of Maelstrom is generated. Is it going to be a spear out of war if the Ghost Wolves do get speared? But Chicago avoids that. I think when the Goblin Racial jumped out at the right time. Maybe they just wanted to escape, but it was a perfect jump. Trying to see if he can juke the warrior. Oh, there was opportunity. There was a chance at it. Now he tried to use the Goblin Racial. Getting a bit of Maelstrom from Warv, just trying to maintain themselves as Warv gets so much pressure with a big reckless abandon. The Fury Warrior definitely has a lot of sustained pressure. Chicago needs to disconnect from it completely, setting the Ghost Wolves in, letting them generate some Maelstrom for Chicago as they're looking for a reset behind the pillar. Getting some auto attacks through the wall, but mostly just waiting. Also, Chicago still has that rogue dot in them. Because Chicago hasn't been able to get out of combat with Warv getting back into combat immediately, they still are ticking down to that rogue bleed by the looks of it. Or if anything, at least the animation is still there. Don't know if the image is there? I would imagine there is. I imagine it is. Except we can't see like numbers out of their health bars or anything, you know, so it's kind of to tell. Stun into Warv with a Chain Harvest, and Chicago tried to turn it around. No more mana for the Shaman though, and Warv, does he have any more healing? Big Alien Blaster, no! Chicago does get him down. With Archie up next, Chicago does not get a break. From the Rogue with the biggest burst to the Warrior with so much pressure to a Shadow Priest that's going at you with full CDs. With all the CCs, Silent Stone gonna be able to penetrate after your wall up for Chicago. Needs Maelstrom, needs mana. Doesn't have either one. Had a little bit of Maelstrom to burn whatever little mana they had. And that's gonna be a big, big damage out of Archie, but he doesn't have a lot of mobility. Archie does have to kind of play with a limited amount of mobility compared to Chicago, who just pop it a Ghost Rolls. Earth Elemental join in, so that's gonna give Chicago a little bit extra health to work with. But it's also gonna give Archie an extra target to dot up and attack. It means you could also get a lot more procs from Mindless. Big damage on Archie. Might end up popping defensive. Looks like Chicago find a bit of burst. Found just a little bit of burst and just continued on with it. I don't think it was a Chain Harvest either. Interrupt Archie into Shadow. Could be pretty bad for him. Does get sundered. Gonna be more lightning bolts. Shadow Ments are out for Archie as he does go for Greater Fade. And is gonna be able to get a dot onto the stun onto Chicago. Trinkets out of that stun totem. Using mind control. Chicago does pre-tremor it. Very, very good. Very well done with a pre-tremor. Another interrupt in Shadow. Archie, every time he's interrupted Shadow, does not have access to his CC or defenses. Could be a lot of pressure for Archie. Chicago does end up taking him out at the end. I am surprised. I can't believe that happened. And Abe Hunt is the last one left? Wait. Didn't Abe Hunt already play? Oh, he did. Wait, Chicago won before? I guess it did. Whoever that other rogue was, I guess they left, so it's only 1v4. But there it is. Well done. I like it. Let's get another one rolling, boys. Yeah, let's get some variety. Swap out the rogue real quick for, I don't know, maybe a class we haven't seen in the duel so far. What class haven't we seen? I think we've seen just about everything. Let's get another Warlock in here, man. Let's get a Warlock in here. I think we haven't seen Cries Bad or another Demonology Warlock popping off with the Shadow build. I think that'd be kind of fun to watch, yeah? I think it was Team Sentry. Yo, Archie, скажи мне, когда команда готова. Let Archie know to let me, telling Archie to let me know when the team is ready. Basically like, yo, let me know when you guys are ready to go. Chicago, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome. I like that. That was great. 4 out of 5. All right. Some Frosty boys, we can do it. Rate the drip. Yo, you know what? I like it. It's a lot of bony parts, man. I like it. I like it for all the bony bits. Yeah, that's actually a lot of bony bits. I think the color scheme is all over the place, but I like all the bony bits. I think if you got the shoulders from the... I guess you can't really do it as a shaman, right? But if you had the shoulders like from the Mage Tower, that purple would have worked a little bit better. I wonder if you can get like a red belt and a red mask. Then it'll be perfect. And like a red tabard. Then it'll work well. Then it'll work really, really well. Just, it's a little bit of purple, a little bit of like blue, a little bit of red. If you could just make it more monochrome, same color scheme. Yeah, belt, I know there's a red one. The mask, I'm not sure. Did I want to make sure with the hunt? It was so good. Yeah, it's either your shoulders and gloves and pants needs to be purple, or your tabard, belt, and helm needs to be red. If you can make it more like similar color schema, it'll be perfect. I know there's a red belt for the Necrolords though. I know there's that if you get it from Corsair. You buy it for Stygia. The tabard, I'm not really sure what you would do with that. What other tabard you would do. And the mask, I have no idea if there's a red one. I just don't know if there is one. Yo, boys, if you want to join Team Archie, he got a group already. Actually, Chicago got a group. Sentry needs 2 more. Chicago needs 1 more. So you got some Horde boys that we need in here for groups, boys. You got want to join in? LFG, here we go. And let me get a new audio while I'm at it, now that we got opportunity to set it up. What do we want to do next once we have the groups? Tab leveling a lost arc. Oh, really? Okay, okay. Wait, is that why, William, you got DC'd? Oh, no. Oh, no. How you liking Lost Ark, by the way, William? How you liking it? I looked up some reviews. I haven't yet to try it, man. I'm yet to try it. Whenever I did get some free time to do something else, besides WoW stuff, yesterday I decided to play a bit of Skyrim. I don't even know why. I was just like, I just tried to turn on, just play Skyrim. And then because of the mods that I had, I guess some of the mods got updated and the game just wouldn't open. So I just spent a good like couple of hours just trying to get the game in like a stable state, figure out which mod is crashing, just to get it working. I barely actually even end up playing it. I more or less just spent time just trying to get Skyrim to work, even though I wasn't gonna play it. I don't know why. I guess it's just like I just found myself busy with that. I had fun just trying to figure it out, like problem solving. Pretty fun, cool combat style. Yeah, I did say to some of the boys in Discord that I did want to try it and I did want to give it a go. Especially since it's free, like there's no reason not to. I just haven't had really the time to like even download it. So I just need to figure out a day, like, you know, just, all right, let's just download it. Let's just give it a try. Because I'm not really big into like isometric kind of games. Like I tried Diablo, I tried PoE. I played Diablo with friends. That was really, really fun. Solo, I don't know. I like that like over the shoulder MMO like camera view for a lot of the games. That or for FPSs. But over the shoulder stuff, like, I guess I never really got into it. Good job, Chicago. Yeah, huge. Modded Skyrim, ended up playing 30 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Deadhammer knows exactly what I mean. Like at some point with Skyrim, you're not even playing it, you're just modding it. Just making sure that it works. That's all you're doing. Like that sometimes is even more fun than the actual game. Although I did end up doing like one quest for like what, 10 minutes. I'd never done it before. I think you go to not Dawnguard, but you go to Dawn something. It's one of the, it's not the Dawnguard expansion, but it's like a village called Dawnguard. I'm not even sure anymore. Dawnguard? I don't really remember. It's like west of the College of Winterhold. And there was a quest line where everybody in the village can't sleep. And it was because of a skull of some Daedra god was still operating. So I did that quest. It broke, as Skyrim is. I had to figure out how to fix it. And that's about all I did. I literally got the mods going. I did that quest for 10 minutes. I've never done that one before, and I played Skyrim for like a lot. But I'm just surprised at how much of the game I didn't play, even though I spent like hours in that game before. I spent hours with it on console, I spent hours with it on PC. You know, you mad queues, at least in my server. That's pretty cool. That's a good thing. Same. Dawnstar. Oh, it might have been Dawnstar. Yeah. I just remember like, I looked at the city, I was like, wait, isn't that like a DLC? And I was like, I guess not. It's been a bit though since I've like actually sunk my teeth in. I think the last time I really played Skyrim, and I had a really cool experience with it, I think it was like slightly modded, but not really. And in my experience, I decided to make like a bow and archer character, like a bow and arrows kind of character. And I decided I'm not gonna do the main story at all. I'm just gonna do like this hunter thing of following foxes. Whenever I see a fox, wherever it goes, because foxes like see you, they get scared to run in random direction. I'm just gonna follow a fox. And every time I saw a fox and I followed it, it always brought me to either some kind of like a fort or a cave or a dungeon or a treasure or a secret encounter or whatever. And that's all I did for like the longest time. That was all like, okay, I'm just gonna go out in the woods. When I see a fox, I'm gonna follow it. It'll take me somewhere. And every time it just took me somewhere. I just did a bunch of side stuff. And it's probably even better than doing the main story of that game. It was really, really cool. Had a modded do mostly for the looks. And I've only just... now I wish I could replay that with like tree mods, right? The skill trees. Because then you can have so many awesome builds out of it too. Final level 60, let's go, dude. Yeah, I think it might have been on Star. But I think that's the last time I really played Skyrim and had like fun with it. Chicago, let me know when you're ready. Don't start? Yeah. Chicago, let me know when you're good to go and unlisted, and we'll get ourselves yet another arena. Let's do this one instead. Not telling you what arena we're in. Then it goes to Tsushima and Skyrim. Yo, that's awesome. Ghost of Tsushima is a good game. Yo, Mistil, my guy. Yo, hit me with that. Cool. Yo, okay, we got Aztec Mistil in chat, showing appreciation. Wonderful doing, my guy. Appreciate it so much, my man. Thank you so much, dude. Can we get Aztec Mistil, boys? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get some more duels up and running, boys. Yeah. And there's some more duels up and running, boys. Yeah. Or 5V5 1v1s on the day. It's mad. Rogues and Pharaohs used to be probably the best dueling specs. Now they got battered. I don't know. Rogues and Pharaohs is still pretty good. Like Outlaw Rogue in particular is incredibly good for duels. Incredibly good. But we don't have healing, so I guess that makes it a little bit less good, right? By the way, can we do new arenas? We could try, yeah. I could try queuing us for some of the new ones. I want to try. Yesterday, Maldraxxus Coliseum didn't work. I want to see if it works now. I know that the Zareth Mortis arena still doesn't work. They delayed it until a future update. We could do like some of the BFA arenas, Mugambala, Hook Point, or maybe like the Elysian Hold if you guys want to do that. I'm down. Twitch. Got ourselves Team 2 ready to go. We got ourselves Abe Fiend over as a Demon Hunter with some fist weapons. We got ourselves Arcano back in action, gambling on the team with War as well as Arhi as a Shadow Priest versus Team 1. We're missing one, but hopefully we'll be able to zone in soon. Actually, no, there they are now. We got Chicago. I just got that name. G-Funk, we got us as Plata. Pledja? Plagda? We got Slays with... What the? Slays, are you running with Exsanguination? How big a burst are you going with them blades, my dude? Evasion versus Arcano. We got himself Flesh Cup with full banner rolling. Got big damage. Go! What the? Huh? What just happened? The man just popped Evasion, Exsanguination, Vendetta. What the? Slays literally lives up to that name. He just absolutely decimated that guy. The whole team too is just unsure who's going next. They're like, can we get a reroll on that one? I don't want to go next. What the? No, I didn't notice my HP. I think if you blinked, I don't think any person could have noticed your HP if they even blinked, even for just a half a second. If you blinked, you missed it. Gonna be big slow zone to AP, and this is gonna try to see if he can catch up to Slays. Slays is gonna have to go for a bit of a reset. It's gonna be a while until he can get himself another go. Trinket out for Slays, just looking for a bit of a reset himself. He just needs to find a way just to CC the enemy target, blinding Ape Fiend out. Maybe Slays can kill Ape Fiend without having to go for big burst. He might not need the Vendetta. He might be able to Vendetta the next guy. He got about 40 seconds. He's gonna have to find a way to bleed out Ape Fiend, dot him out, and then survive him. Otherwise, Ape Fiend is gonna be able to find him every single time. Go road with the kidney shot, and honestly, just get full dots and get the hell out of dodge, yeah? I imagine that's what you would want to do. Slay's just gotta find a way to survive this. Maybe even use Soul Shape in order to reconnect. Gonna be, yeah, Soul Shape, trying to see if he can walk out of the Ape Fiend, setting up the Ventio burst, trying to see if he might be able to get some burst into Slays. Slays, just letting the dots rock Ape Fiend down. And Ape Fiend, does he let Slays get a reset? Gonna be a meta. Does hit him with the dot stun. Slays is lagging though. I don't know if this man was gonna be able to use another burst. Yeah. Slays goes down. I was really waiting for this rogue, see if he does another Vendetta burst. But there, I think you need to use Soul Shape to reconnect to the other pillar altogether or something. Man, I want to see that rogue burst again. Gonna be Vargan up next versus Abe. As Abe looking for a bit of that recovery. Gonna be that Simple Brand versus Var. Does he get himself that Ivan? He needs the Ivan to extend the dot damage. Var going for that reset with a Feign Death. And this is where Abe needs to get a Feign Death out of Var. Then go for Simple Brand. Then for the Ivan to make sure he gets full value out of it. Because Var can just remove it every single time he goes in for Feign Death. That's crazy. Ape Fiend is going to get a short charge towards Var. One of his pets at least. Get some resources. Is Var playing double pet? He's not. He's actually, I think, playing the Kill Command build for like kill. Unless he got two wolves. I think he's playing the kill command execute build with the tier set. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Trying to go for as many kill commands as possible. Interesting. Because normally you just play like one pet, 2 pets. For more damn. Afian at no help whatsoever. I think it's over. Afian, unless you can just go for a darkness. Stun on the pet. Yeah, it's over. He got no health. And Direhawk, oh my god. He actually just Direhawked him down. I'd never seen anybody use Direhawk before. But there it is. Gambling out next. Trying to see if he can get an opener versus VAR. I think he has a very similar build with like the dot damage he goes for. Gonna be definitely a VAR with a feint death. Gambling was waiting out for feint death to happen. VAR getting hit with the kidney shot. Is that gonna be full go? Feint death. It's gonna be Night Fae burst. Full dots out of VAR. He does go for a Turtle Shell and does get to remove a lot of the dot damage. Freezing trap out of Gambling. Are these boys just going for the Night Fae one shots now? What is going on? Hunter's mark to Gambling. As VAR looking himself for a bit of a reset, trying to see if he can disengage out of there. Garrod looks like he doesn't really go much anywhere. Gonna be Gambling. Actually, VAR, I think, with that flayed shot that gives everybody versatility buff. Is that what that was? Gambling with that evasion just rots him down with dagger hits. And down it goes. Gambling did use all his cooldowns in order to make the damage happen versus VAR. But he didn't really have the same big burst out there. What was that burst that slays? I still want to see what that was, man. I want to see that some more. That's a huge one-shot where the warrior just absolutely melted. That man disintegrated? Yeah, it literally did. Got Thanos Snap. I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, so he went Night Fae. Exsanguination. Okay, I have an idea of how he did it. I have an idea. There's a bit of timing to it. But if they don't have an immunity, or if they blink, and who doesn't blink? Like, it's good. Gambling actually just go to sleep in a corner. He got 40 seconds on that Vendetta. So Plaga? I don't even know. Plajda? Plague? Plague? I don't know what to call you. Is gonna have to pick up the eye. Trying to charge towards Rogue. Gambling hitting him with a Storm Bolt, bolting him down. Trying to see if he can pin the Rogue. Actually, I wonder, it's bigger to pin the Rogue. What covenant is this man? Is he Kyrian Venthier? Is he Necrolord? Night Fae? Just trying to see if he can catch up to the Rogue. Trinkets! Huh? He's Necrolord, but I'm wondering why he didn't Zerker Rage out of that. He trinketed a sap. Well, you can Zerker Rage it. Cheap shot with a Garrod by the Rogue is not going to be able to get out of that stun, but does have the full go versus Plagia with a kidney shot. Is going to go for Deadly Poison swap by the looks of it. Vanish with a fail Vendetta is just big damage versus Plagia. Does not go for the parry, and I think this man just melts to the dots. I'm not sure why that man didn't press parry or why he triggered his sap, but there it is. Gambler looks like might just died to the trinket. Almost enough. Grenade and kill shot is all G-Fuck needs. Big kill shot around the corner. Does get a stun on the bed. Wait, could Gambler reset off that? No way. Smoke bomb? No way, right? No way, no. Whoa! Wait, the actual reset. He's just in the corner. Unless G-Fuck just randomly flares in there. I think Gambling actually does get escape. J-Funk might just want to have to pick up the eyes because Gambling is looking for that recovery. There's no way you're gonna let this Rogue go, right? There's just no way. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, G-Funk picking up the eye, sending the pet out. Pet should be able to sniff the Rogue out unless Gambling has like a way to deal with this. There's gonna be trouble. Wait, the eyes actually. Oh, I was gonna say maybe the eyes timed out, but no. He looks like send the pet at Gambling. Or maybe send the pet to somebody else instead. Gambling does give himself a reset. He's sending us to a trap though. Tart Trap trips. G-Funk sees him. Camo by the Hunter. Gambling at least trying to see if he can scurry out of there. Maybe a well-positioned flare could get him out, but G-Funk going for the flare. Doesn't quite get the Rogue out. 30 seconds of Rogue CD. Is this Rogue actually just going to wait until he has full CDs available? Okay, I guess G-Funk is basically just going to have to wait until Vendetta's out and then feign death. He literally can't feign death. So I think Gambling's actually going to be able to get a lot of damage into G-Funk. Because he's just like, I feign death, I can't feign death, can't feign death, can't feign death, can't feign death when I'm dead. Because he has to save that feign death for Vendetta. I think he's just trying to keep somebody dotted just so he's staying in combat. Trying to make it as hard difficult for the Rogue to like... for the Rogue to get an open on him. Sap does land a Sap. G-Funk if he's in a good position, maybe send it on trap. Pet, oh, almost sent down at the Rogue, but no reset. Gambling with yet another resap. Cheap shot on G-Funk. Does he go for the biggest go? Gambling needs to make sure he has the perfect lineup. Gonna be that Vendetta. Vanish. G-Funk triggers out of it. Big burst. Oh my goodness. What? Chicago get in with a blind immediately. Gambling just going for the full reset. Can't vanish out of there. He just vanished just to eliminate that guy. Oh my god, these rogues. Yo, I love how Nightfare Rogue is a thing again. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love it. As an assassination rogue with like poison and stuff, for you to run the Covenant ability that gives you poison damage, I feel like this is so fitting. But Chicago trying to see if he could sunder Gambling out is gonna end up hitting Archie for a second of war. Not trying to get him to hit on purpose. It looks like Archie is gonna start attacking the Ellie. Chicago is gonna end up losing out the Earth Elemental, but what are you gonna do? Like, if the Earth is gonna attack him, like, I think the rules are fine if he wants to kill him. I think the rules are fine. Chicago tried to keep him alive just so Chicago can have that health increase versus the rogue. But yeah, I mean, he did Sunder next to them. He did look like, what if the rogue is on top of him? And if it's Sunder get the rogue out, then we're okay. Chicago is having to keep the Ellie alive. Ari is trying to take the pressure off, trying not to kill the elemental, to at least give Chicago opportunity to have that health buff. Is Gambling just gonna go for a reset? There's no eyes. Oh no, Gambling, no. He's literally waiting until he can go for the one shot, but Chicago doesn't have a trinket either. Wait, Chicago, wait, no, I think Chicago should, oh wait, no, they don't. No, they don't, 40 seconds. No, actually, Gambling is gonna have a Vendetta and Vanish and everything, and Chicago won't have a trinket. Зачем они бьют нас? Why are they hitting us? Or he's asking. Я думаю, это Elemental бьет тебя, потому что Chicago думает, если Рог встает на вас. Рог стоит на вас, Chicago приходит, Сандер на вас, чтобы найти Рога. Как его? I'm trying to find the word guessing. Trying to explain to Archie. But Chicago is basically trying to guess an AoE where they're standing, kids, Rogue is standing on them. Get a shot on Chicago. Does have a pre-wall for this one. Gonna be Vanish Vendetta. Chicago's still taking a lot of damage. Does have a wall. Does have a Ghost Walls. That's gonna be also Big Chain Harvest trying to get a heal. Big Silence on Chicago with the disarm. At least has a Maelstrom from the Ghost Walls in order to keep him alive. Gambling with the Cloak and Evasion. Just trying to keep the pressure rolling, but looks like a lot of his bursts is out of the window. Trying to keep the dots under Chicago. Chicago keeping the flame check rolling. And Chicago's still kind of under pressure. Next Kitty Shot could still be really deadly. Kitty Shot to Chicago. Just out of its under to the Rogue. And I think Rogue goes down with the blind. Oh no, and Ari is able to get a full dot setup versus Chicago. Man, these rogues are something. I'm loving it. That's so much burst. Yo, that's gonna be overpowered over the next update, man. Just gotta get your 2-piece bonus and you're good. Silence in Chicago, there's nothing you can do. Chicago decided to burn everything just to live that rogue, man. Yo, Gambling. Just literally... The first rogue was insane, but Gambling just getting 3 kills back to back with Vendetta Vanishes. It just gave us a bit more of an idea of what it looks like. I still want to see that big full exsanguinate burst out of that first rogue. That was just the fastest burst I've seen in a long while. Jesus. Oh my god. Let's get another duel going, boys. Yeah, let's get another duel going. My god. I want to, guys, keep those rogues in your groups. I want to see them play more. These guys are insane. These guys are nuts. 70? 71, you were gone. Because your rogue does not want to play the game? Yeah, he doesn't want... that's true, he didn't really want to play the game, did he? What's with these rogues? I have no idea, honestly. I have no clue. These guys are just out of this world. That's insane. Dude, I did not realize rogues are going to be able to play that. Ari сколько in Dalaran. Живет где? В Америке, Роман. Живу в Америке. Живу в Америке, но да, из России. Как его? Урал. Из Урала. Родился в Урале. Если знаешь где-то. Roman in chat is asking, Kenzo is asking, yo, where's Dalaran from? Or he's like, yo, he's Russian. I asked, where is he living? He's like, US. I do not play the game. Yo, Driftwood, you want to play? You want to join in for patch 9.2? That'll be the time to come back, my guy. Patch coming out in just a couple of days. Now will be the time to resub. Rogue does wait. Yeah. The big boom, man. Big explosions out of that guy. Huge Jamie. We get some monks? Yo, do you really want some monks? Yo, last time we did some monks on live, man. We were Sansa was just popping boys in the cheek left and right. I'm gambling. You can gamble in WoW too. No, I guess gambling was more BFA thing, wasn't it? Right? There was so many slot machine stuff, so much RNG baked into the game. Nowadays, not as much. Because it is a SAS. Fair enough. Oh, don't play the game? Oh, okay. Were you one of the rogues on Driftwood? Okay, I see what you mean. Gambling. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to wait for CDs, I guess you could. It's gonna be quite a bit for me to edit out. I feel like a lot of people just want to see actual duels. But yeah, some rogues still better 2v2. The rogue burst would be really bad. In 2v2, that rogue burst would be really bad. You think so? You don't think that's a good burst? I thought it was incredibly good. I thought it was insanely strong. Like waiting 3 minutes for one burst. Well, I mean, if you could get a cross EC, if you have the kind of burst that can eliminate somebody guaranteed, all you need is a little bit of cross EC for trinkets, and then Duels burst, and you're good to go. I mean, this is definitely going to get trinkets out of people. Got to get all the CDs out of them, and then you can get a setup. So I think in Arena, this could work. Imagine this together with a Disc Priest, and then go for Dark Archangel while you're doing this burst. Even if the pop cooldowns, I don't think they'll live in. Unless they have immunities, and you would just use this on people without immunities. I feel like if you surprise people with this kind of burst of 9-2 once you get your tier set, the earlier you do this, the faster you'll get rating. It could be really nuts. You'd be surprised, dude. The rogues have cheese, 2v2s, and 3s rating for the longest time with just surprise mechanics. Just surprise, and just no one expects it. Gonna sub as more control, one-shot the image too. True. Well, actually, no, if you want more control, isn't Outlay a little better in that regard nowadays? Outlay's incredible with the control. You got a vanish with you got short vanish, so you got cheap shot, almost on demand, almost like sub with dances, but not quite, but still often. So you got a way to break combat easily. You got short blind, you got gouge, which is incredibly good. So like, I think I got some more closer competitive now. Yo, Sentry, Chicago, let me know when you guys are ready. We're just gonna, I need to chill. Gonna get us nerfed before a patch comes out. Honestly, Reaper, maybe. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of burst out of sub rogues though, or assassin rogues. I didn't even expect that you could go Night Fit, that kind of deal, that kind of big burst. Wait, Slay's about to do it. Slay's got himself a big setup. He got himself Night Fae. I don't know if Discipline maybe pop cooldowns in order to live it, but I think Slay's did use the Night Fae ability just now. Slay's trying to make it work, man. He also got Leeching Poison too, so he's playing like super cheesy easy. Assassin rogue bursting me down so fast. I didn't even see my Hellbound move before it was dead. Yeah, Abe, it is incredibly strong right now. Chicago with a 5. I think Sentry got a 5 of them too, right? Let's go for the, which arena do we want this time around? We want let's do one of the newer ones, man. You guys ready for a flashbang? You guys ready for a flashbang? Flashbang, watch out! Whenever this Q is in. I don't know how to fully burst rotation, like Slays go slower, bursts is so powerful. Bro, Slays, literally living up to his name. We're doing new arenas, yes we are, William. I'll try to do some of the newer ones. I'll try doing the Maldraxxus Coliseum. Yesterday I tried QMs for Maldraxxus Coliseum, it didn't work. This time I'm gonna try doing Coliseum again. I'll try it. I'll do my very best, okay? It was nutty? Yeah, guys of versus Gambling, make it happen? Yo, that could work. That could be pretty good. Oh, when Driftwood said I'm gambling, I didn't realize he was saying he is gambling the rogue. I meant like he was literally gambling. Like he was playing maybe another game and is gambling. Bro, my mind just spaced so damn hard. Bro, Berg, my legends can be in the same slot? Perfect. Both of my legends can be in the same slot. Really, Ara. Well, when you get the actual legendary power, you can put that Lego in another slot wherever you want it to be. So, like, if you want to do rings for Legos, that could be really good. One for boost, laser to level up. One free boost, boys. Well, I mean, if you get the new expansion, whenever that comes out, there's probably going to be a free boost for that, isn't there? I imagine. Okay, by the way, watch out. Wait. I want to make sure I saved that one. That was some credible rogue burst. I want to see what that was all about, bro. Yo, how we doing? What do we got over here? Okay, they're not ready yet, so that's good. That's good that they're not ready yet, because they ain't ready yet either. Alrighty, switch. We got us a team one together with Chicago. Looks like Chicago's gonna be first. No, Var is gonna be first up. Versus Arcano, got himself Bladestorm, tricking it out of the sun. Var having to go for a troll show really early, as Arcano catching up a little bit of healing. Sorry, slow to start here, boys. VAR tried to go for a bit of a door. Shadows just separated by Arcado. Got himself banner for a moment, which wouldn't let him get reduced below 100% movement speed. Dire Hawk is out. If VAR can keep him in the Dire Hawk area, that's at least going to be more extra damage for Arcano to deal with. VAR trying to keep that maximum range on him with flame shots rolling out. Got himself Bestial Wrath and everything. Arcano just using the pet just to get a little bit of healing. As he got himself Frenzied Regen, keeping him afloat. Looking to slam down these pets and get as much healing as possible. VAR looking for the complete reset away as he can. Arcano just focusing these pets down, leaping in towards VAR, trying to see if he can surprise him. Full rack is up. With Reckless Abandon, just needs to get himself those crushing blows in order to catch up. He just needs one more crushing blow. Is he not playing crushing blows? Oh, Arcano might be in trouble. Unless he get himself a heal right now. Might be a big trouble. Stun. Does VAR have no damage? I think it's over. Yeah, just kited out this warrior. That feels bad, man. Just getting kited out like that. Unfortunate. This is going to be a camo for VAR with Gambling going up next. Flare down. Gambling doesn't get caught. Doesn't get caught. Gambling most likely will have some biggie bursts of his own. Versus VAR. VAR might just have to pick up the eyes. Gambling's there waiting for him. Does he see him? Does he see him with Sap? Looks like VAR doesn't get in combat early enough. Cheap shot by Gambling. He's getting all the dots up. VAR put him on ice. And VAR needs to go for a reset with a Feign Death. But once he does it, he needs to wait until Vendetta is up, I think. He might just have to finish shot. Going to be tricking. VAR goes Feign Death as Vendetta is up with advantage by the road. Going to be a flare down. It looks like VAR is still taking lots of dot damage. Going to be that, oh, big 9 Feign Burst with Sepsis. It's going to be done and done. As G-Funk getting a Hunter's Mark with nades lobbing in, not giving Kepler a chance. I think the man's just down. Oh no. G-Funk did not want to give that man a chance. Not even an opportunity to catch up at all. Aphid is going to be up next. Playing out the Venthier as well. Going to be G-Funk charging at him. Looking to separate away as Aphid got him in the stun with the I-Beam. G-Funk needs to go for a Feign Death in order to remove that I-Beam damage. Oh, that's still for Brand Dam. There it goes as a Fiend. Not going for a meta just yet. But could go for a full metamorphosis. If he can get himself another I-Beam versus G-Funk, he'll be in a good spot. Needs to get another stun on him or something. G-Funk getting hit. Going to be meta. Going to be a Siphon or Silver Brand. Interrupted on the I-Beam, so you're not getting that huge extension on the Silver Brand, but it's still extended quite a bit. And G-Funk is sticking down. Aphid able to get around. Going to be G-Funk going for a Feign Death. Prison Trap waiting for Aphid. Does he go over Trinket? Does not have a Trinket. A G-Funk looking to catch up on health. That's it for Brand with the I-Beam, while it is counterable by classes that can dispel themselves. So like a Hunter. If you do get that Sinful Brand and extension right after the Feign Death, that could be a lot of damage altogether. But you need to make sure there's no DRs, no stuns, or nothing on them. And you need to make sure first to go Feign Death, then you use the Sinful Brand. Gonna be G-Funk getting sunned up. Another I-Beam. That's gonna extend Sinful Brand. Needs to go for Feign Death immediately. Looks like there's gonna be Aphid kind of backing up out of them for a second. Freezing Trap yet again. As he's kind of like zooming in from the side, I guess. That's always so weird with a blade dance because it's like an animation of you kind of zooming in from all over, from every angle, which looks awesome as an animation. But when you freeze it for a second, freeze frame it, it's like, huh? What's going on? Gonna be Aphid just getting blasted up by the pet. G-Funk going for a Fleshcraft, and Aphid is gonna have to make a play at some point. Get himself Metamorphosis coming up so soon in 40 seconds. Stun to Aphid, no trick unavailable. Needs to get him some Darkness and Blur. Darkness down. Looks like it's keeping him alive. Blur just to get himself a little bit of survivability. It's gonna be I-Beam just to activate Metamorphosis and get whatever heal he can. And Aphid, a lot of his I-Beam just kind of went out of the window. Cannot even heal right now. And I think it's over. Imprison on G-Funk, and down he goes. That's about the best he can do. That is super unfortunate. Arhi or War are going to be up next with G-Funk. It looks like maybe War? Or War was looking at Arhi? Waiting for him? Potentially? Or maybe it was War that's up next. Looks like it is going to be the Warrior. G-Funk is going to have to find a way to deal with War. If this man plays just like the Warrior earlier, it's going to be a Necrolord banner. If he can go for Reflect on a Freezing Trap, it'll be perfect. Gonna be immediate triggered out of that CC by G-Funk. War got himself big damage. And it's gonna be immediate Turtle Shell by G-Funk. Does not want to deal with Reckless Abandon at all. And War's gonna have to either turn attention onto the pet or try to get another charge on G-Funk. Sorry, chat. I didn't want to cough on the mic. Might be on that one, boys. As War, looking for a bit of reset, did burn himself in Rage Regeneration during that first encounter. Doesn't really have much to work with defensives unless you get another flesh cut sometime soon. GFunk is looking for a full reset versus the Warrior. The longer it waits, the more cooldowns GFunk is going to be able to get, as the Warrior cannot catch up on health whatsoever, but GFunk can. Big Death Chakram thrown in at the Warrior, big nades, Chakram to follow. And Warv is not in a good spot at all, trying to get himself a bit of a heal from the pet. GFunk getting blasted out. Eyes of the Beast trying to get interrupted. I think he wants to go for a full flush cut just to catch up. It looks like if War does get himself the procs of Wreck, he's in a good spot, but GFunk meeting him with a big old shield shot at the very end as the Warrior charges out with nothing like that. Gonna be Archie trying to get all the pets where GFunk hit him with a fear. Doesn't put him out in the open. Flush cut up for GFunk. Does Archie go for silence? He does not. Wait, can you silence? Can you interrupt the Fleshcraft as a silence, or silence like a different kind of CC? Is silence a kind of CC that gets immune by Necrolords? Is that a thing? Feign death by GFunk trying to catch up a little bit of health as Archie eats a freezing trap. Needs to find a way to catch back up to GFunk. Hunter definitely has a lot more mobility than Archie on the Shadow Priest, so he might be limited on what he can do. He's going to send out Death Chakram, maybe get some damage versus Archie, lobbing in nades. And Archie's going to have to go catch up a little bit of health behind the pillar. Could potentially go for a Shadow Man. He was playing with a Megalomania, so he was going to put himself at low health. Which is, I see why GFunk decided to get kind of aggressive with the Death Chakram. Might be this person of Archie. Does not want to take damage from that Cosmic Trinket Grenade. As he's looking for a full reset. GFunk with a coordinated assault. He has everything ready to go. Archie's going to get some dots on him. Going to be quite a bit of damage from GFunk. Goes for Feign Death, just trying to keep his max range from Archie. I'm surprised he doesn't want to get up in melee. Trying to dodge the Necrolord ability. It looks like he's able to dodge the dot, but the Magus is still going to be there. Still going to be blasting out damage. Straight out GFunk trying to get a stun back to Archie with a Death Chakra. Could be really bad for Archie. Does go for a Battle Match Trinket. Trying to get himself a heal. No intro by GFunk as he does miss his muzzle. Archie able to get a full flesh cut rolling. Trying to get some dots versus GFunk as well. Freezing trap onto Archie. But GFunk looking for a complete reset. And Archie did burn his defenses too. No more Disperse, no more Greater Fate, no more Vampiric Embrace for a bit. No RPI for a while either. So he got some cooldowns going back a little bit. Little GFunk is going for full Cannibalize back there. Trying to make sure he's recovered fully. Both of these two have the ability to reset with Archie going for full re-heals. The GFunk either Manning better just Cannibalize or just straight up camo. Archie just got to put himself out in the open. It's going to be grenades to take down the Fleshcraft. So that's kind of a waste of an Absorb in a way. Right? I would have rather had my Absorb wasted while I'm trying to make some damage happen. But Archie now no longer has that shield protection. Feign Death, but GFunk with a flesh cut right after. Looks like it's going to be the pet from GFunk getting blasted by the pets of Archie in the freezing trap. Going to be trinket for Archie. Could be a stun on GFunk potentially. No more trinket for Archie to deal with it. Does have a disperse in case things go bad. As long as he doesn't get trapped on Shadow. GFunk getting hit with a silence. Feign Death for a second. Is going to be turtled with the manic bandages. As Archie is going to be able to at least get some pressure onto the pet, his own Shadow kind of spawning in behind him. It kind of makes him invisible from certain angles. Ah. Is that supposed to happen? That's a weird animation. That's a weird effect. Harpoon is going to be the disperse out of Archie as he's struggling to try to see if he can defeat GFunk. As a hunter dips into camo, manic bandages. If there's dots on the pet, it will take it both out of CC or out of stealth, but looks like they're both clean. With Archie going for a bit of healing of his own as well. And it's actually been a bit more of an even match between the Shadow Priest and between the Hunter. A lot of back and forth actually. Freezing trap onto Archie. GFunk potentially can make some big damage happen. Then it's going to be the Cosmic Trinket, but Archie is able to break out of that CC and go for the Great Fate immediately first global. So if only GFunk waited a little bit longer to make sure the Cosmic Trinket pops off, that would have been perfect. Gonna be a big fear by Archie. No trinket for GFunk for a while. It looks like he triggered something earlier. Void Eruption out for Archie. Does he have a big pet damage potentially? GFunk does dip behind the pillar. Could go for a Feign Death. It is gonna go for Feign Death. Gonna be the pet getting blasted out by Archie at the very least. And the Mages of the Dead should hopefully refocus back to GFunk. Looks like that thing is gonna be disappearing pretty early on. Siphon down for Archie, or at least was. It is. The cooldown is down. The cooldown is up. I guess maybe GFunk killed it. Gonna be Archie trying to get himself a heal. No muzzle for GFunk. And Archie is able to get himself a flesh cap. At least got himself a bit of a catch up. Looking for more Shadowmans as he's out in the open, just trying to keep the casting rolling. And eventually we are gonna be dipping into that 10 minute 30% or 10 minute 30 second mark. 34% dampener, boys. As Arky gets a stun on G-Funk. Does he have all the pets? Gonna be a full arm mage of the dead. Gonna be immediate feign death for G-Funk. This is why Arky needs to find a way to slow G-Funk down. Is able to go with a big PI, potentially big damage, big GPs down to G-Funk. G-Funk looking for a line of sight. Flash scout, Mages to the Dead no longer. Oh my goodness, that Mages to the Dead keeps disconnecting from G-Funk and starts attacking his pet. Gonna be the Fed getting him with the fear while G-Funk does immune it. Disperse for Arky is looking for a bit of a reset. The healing is reduced heavily with 34% dampening. And G-Funk is going to give himself a full stun death shock about to Arky. He is going to be trinket out of the shadow place as he gets low. And I think that might have been Megalomania too. So he was around same health though. Megalomania will drop you down to 30% health or heal you up to 30% health. It will always set you at 30% health when your Surrender to Madness is over. So instead of killing you with Surrender to Madness, it'll just set you at low health. Which can be more health than you had if you were under that. But in most cases, it usually just like does damage to you. Which is why I saw G-Funk go for as aggressive as he did. 11 minutes. I actually even heading to the 12-minute mark. The dampener ramped up by 10 more percent. Arky just looking for a full reset. He got some defenses coming back very, very soon. Not a lot of men to work with, I guess. Gotta be a trinket for G-Funk with a fear. Does get a freeze zone to Arky with a cosmic trinket exploding. Arky tried to go for greater fade, did not quite get it. G-Funk most likely has a feign death for the mages, and the mages immediately start attacking the pet. Wait, no, mages, I think focus stun on G-Funk. Wait, I think it's actually good, but Arky is going to be down for the count. No! Finally, the mages started attacking the right target. As the mages started attacking the right target, that was over though. Unfortunate, man. Arky did his best he could, man. I think it's a hard counter for a 1v1 duel of a Survival Hunter versus a Shadow Priest. That's just a hard counter, man. That's tough. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one rolling, yeah? Let's get another duel up and running. Let me do one of the, I guess let's try the Maldraxxus Arena, see if that works at all. 73. Set you 3 out of 5. Alrighty. Wait until you got a full team, my guy. Eskimo Cowboy, what the? Is he also playing a big one-shotter? Bro, again, another rogue with a leeching. I'm thinking he is. He's made that cheesy, easy breezy build, man. Easy build. What the? Here we go, boys. First time I remember I had sepsis in my bars. Yeah. Demo Destra would look him to wrestle long go. A Demo or a Destra log would put him to wrestle long go. You think so? Havoc, how you doing, my guy? They're fun to save them. Dude, Hunters are going to be nutty in this patch. I hope to know would bring a new BG. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. I hope they have a single new update brings like some new BG or new arena, but I hope more BGs. And I'm hoping more brawls too. Like really cool, unique brawls, like with cool ideas. I like that they're doing the whole, what is it? All season they're going to be doing Solo Shuffle Maldraxxus Coliseum. Or Solo Shuffle in general. Or maybe just Maldraxxus Coliseum one? Who knows? But I know they're going to be doing Solo Shuffle the whole time for the next patch of 9.2. So the more people play Solo Shuffle, the more ideas they can get behind it. The more they can see how it works. Or how it isn't working well. What parts work, what parts don't, I guess. Essentially looking for 2 more boys on Team Horde if you guys want to join in. Yo, some of these bursts, by the way, has been insane, dude. Can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. Каждая игра демп 50, да-да-да. Каждая игра это демп. Иногда так случается. Arky says every game is dampened to 50, and I do agree with him, though. Sometimes it happens, man. And you are the class that needs a little bit of self-healing to survive some of the duels, so if you're playing the class that needs no damn game and you get only damn games, yeah, it's just playing against your best judgments, or against your best advantages, rather, because it's not like you can really control it, you know? It's I don't know what a good class to pick up for PvP if you're new to it. If anyone knows this, what's a good class? I think every class is a good class. I don't think there's a single class that's bad. Like druids are going to be insane. I think rogues are going to be nutty, as you can see. I think priests are going to be really good. I mean, you have 2 healing specs and 1 shadow, right? Shadow is still going to be good, but also you got holy with a battle res now. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting PvP dynamic in general. Warriors, I think, are going to be good. They are getting nerfed in damage, or damage taken with the arms, but I think Fury has potential to really take over at that point. We'll see. I think Pallies are going to be good. Like Red seems really good in PTR. Windwalker seems really good as well. I don't think there's a single bad class. Like, is there specs that you might play where it's like some specs feel a little stronger than others? For sure, but I don't think there's a single bad class, you know? I think every class will have a spec that's really good for it. But if, let's say you're like, oh, I want to play Mistweaver, like spec specifically, we could talk about like how's Mistweaver looking for 9-2 PvP. But if you're looking at monks, you know, you got Windwalker, you got Mistweaver, you got not a lot of options because, you know, can't really do Brewmaster, but you got options, you know. I think it's important. I'm good, just hit by a storm yesterday in UK London. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Havoc. Yeah, I hope the storm wasn't too bad for you. How you doing, by the way, outside the storm? You're doing good. Let me get 2 more Hordy boys with Team Archie. It'll be good to go, chat. Just need 2 more Hordies and we're good to go. I've been enjoying this a lot, by the way. ASMR coughing, let's go. Yeah, I try not to cough into the mic when I can. I just felt like a cough building up, and I felt something building up in the back of my throat. And I just thought, you know what? In case it still sounds like nastiness getting coughed up, I'm just gonna mute myself altogether. There we go. There's some ASMR for coughing. Some ASMR for that, boys. Y'all may get 2 more for Team Central. It'll be good to go, boys. There's 2 more. It will be good to go. Probably no other WoW stream at least as close to interest as this one. I'm glad you joined it, Saba. I'm glad you're liking it, my guy. Hell yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I don't think tanks take correct damage from roll PvP. Oh, that might be true actually. Skinny Hotted. Wait, Skinny Hotted his name. What the? Skinny Hotted. Man. Yeah, aren't tanks supposed to take like 30% more or 50% more damage within PvP situation? I'll get it wrong then. Yesterday for 61k of its 80k HP pull. Crazy. I'm a part of Denver. I skipped the whole storm. Yo. Happens here in the States as well. Like there's gonna be like storms above us, storms below us, and it'll be just like in that dry area, like nothing happens here. Especially bad with hurricanes. Like we get a hurricane here. I remember we had a hurricane that just went at us, like literally where I live, like with the eye of the storm passing into us really quickly. It just came in fast. So you see winds, and then just calm in the eye of the storm, and it just went past us really quickly. So we got like the bad. We got a little bit bad. Then the eye of the storm, we're just still nothing's happening. So like we hear and see the storm around us, but like where we are in the center of it, like nothing's happening. You just hear a lot of sound. It's really loud, but you don't. There's no wind or nothing in the eye of the storm. It's actually really calm. It's really still and really warm. It's crazy. So it just like came at us in the eye of the storm and then past us. And then where this hurricane was, like it wasn't really like, hitting us anymore. Like we were in that dry spot where the winds are spinning, but like they're dissipating by the time they get to us. So then everywhere else was flooded. It was just awful and terrible. And where we are, we're just really calm. But like actually kind of good weather for a bit. It was crazy. But it's not existent in Nordic. Yeah. You guys don't got to deal with none of that. Hurricane Islands, I hit my area twice. Really? Yeah, Eye of the Storm. I've only been once in Eye of the Storm. It was really weird. Because it's like indoors and we're like, oh, we're expecting it to get really, really bad. And then it's like, oh, we're going to be in the eye of it. I was like, wait, is that really bad or is that good? And then we were in the eye of the storm and went outside, just opened the door. I'm like, oh, it's like really warm and it's really loud, but there's no wind. Actually, just no wind. Because all the wind is around you, all the wind is sucked out. And you're like, this is weird. It just felt surreal. I was just like, I'm going to close the door and I'm just going to go back to playing do whatever I was doing. I think I was just gaming the whole time. I decided to take a break from everything. Just like, I'm just gonna play some games, bro. I'm gonna chill. That's why I'm gonna take days off just to watch that. Yo, appreciate it, I appreciate it, my guy. Boys, we need 2 more for Team Sentry. It'll be good to go. It is 7 though. Is this what we call it? Because I don't think we had that many duels today. We'll see if we can get R here, full team. I am down to do 1 more at least. I feel bad outside of that. The east side of the eye is the worst. Yeah, I think we were I think we were in the west side in the center, and they kind of went past us, and then we got out of there really quickly. Like it went over us. It came in really fast. It traveled quickly through land, and we were in the eye for majority of it. And then it came kind of kept going west, and I think west and south. And then the way, like when you're watching like the radar for like the winds, you know how it's like really starts out literally like heavy in the southern part, and it kind of like swings up, and it just gets like really wide. And it's just like there's the dead spot on this end, but it's like the wide arc. We were basically on the dead spot for the longest, so we had really good weather. But like we knew we could hear the winds and everything and the storms, but we just didn't experience it. So it just went over us really quickly. Minimal damage. Like it had some tree, like I think it's got a couple of branches, like the certain roads with like suburban neighborhoods or whatever, or like in the woodsy neighborhoods, like you know the branches to clean up. But outside of that, it wasn't bad. But it flooded going into the city and coming out of the city, except we're a port city. It's not like we have a problem getting things over here. You know, we have rivers and stuff, you know, so it wasn't bad really. We didn't notice much difference. But everywhere else it got really flooded. Like the highways flooded for the longest. Lots of places flooded. But we kind of live by the banks where there's like swampy areas that would just soak up that water like a sponge, and it's just there's so much of it. I'm not like a big like conservation kind of guy, but damn dude, conserve the goddamn wetlands and swamplands, man. That stuff will just soak up all that water. You're good to go. I never really consider myself like a really green kind of guy, right? Save the planet kind of guy. I mean, who is? But who would? I'm not the kind of guy that would ruin the planet either, you know. But like, I am totally behind conserving wetlands and swamps though, because I literally get to see like, hey, we don't get floods like we have everywhere else thanks to these wetlands. You know what I mean? Although that's not my favorite zone in WoW at all, the wetlands. Like, what is it? The wetlands and south. I hated that zone. Like, questing that place, not a fan. Is it just me? Or was it only one? I don't know, man. It's just super confusing. We didn't want more of our team century, and we're good to go, boys. You know, those Florida, some of those pretty crazy. Yeah, flooding ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, it gets pretty bad stuff. Even those storms here in the EU. Got my third storm coming up in the week. Yo, Athel, hope you guys are good, man. You guys have been getting storms, I know that. Damn, hope you're doing alright, my guy. First storm was weak. Second storm caused a lot of damage and casualties. Next is coming in a day or two. Damn. Bro, right before 9-2? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Hopefully that's the worst of it you guys are ever gonna get. Northern Florida? Yeah. Look at the guys from you look like one of those guys from Practical Jokers. Am I Sal? Bro, am I Sal? Bro, some of the damn the shit posted with Sal memes are so good. So goddamn good. Oh my god. Did I message RM? Are you good, my guy? Yo, boys, if you're doing the streams, by the way, if you had a good time, go to see more Duels NA, hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Helps out the channel tremendously. If you're watching the stream and you have a good time and you're new, hit subscribe, hit the bell. What are you doing? Might as well if you watch the stream anyway. But yeah. So I've never actually been to Florida, but I know there's a lot of like, I have a lot of friends in Florida. I'm surprised Florida is, dude, I'm surprised Florida is still standing. That place just gets battered by storms and hurricanes and tropical weather just over and over and over. Like, they just get absolutely like harassed, man. It's crazy. I couldn't imagine living there. I mean, it's probably like everybody lives there, but damn, it's just insane. I can't tell what's worse though, the Florida man stories or the fact that they get hit by storms as often as they do. It's nuts. It's crazy. I guess I just can't believe it. You know what I mean? Yo, are we getting a +1, Archie? Are we getting a +1? You get used to, really? That's how it goes, really, isn't it? That's how it goes. I mean, otherwise I wouldn't have had friends that lived there for long, would I? It's raining in Florida. Is there a storm or does it just rain? That's crazy. Yeah, we've had really good weather so far. It's just been chill. We're way past the hurricane. Actually, we barely got a hurricane this season, did we? We barely got a hurricane this season, at least in where I live. I mean, easy class to learn for PvP. Never tried it. Easy class to learn for PvP. I'd say Arms Warriors are pretty good. Or Saint. I'd say easy class to start with is an Arms Warrior. I'd say Paladin is a pretty good one. I'd say mage if you're into casters. I wouldn't say hunter, but they're really squishy. I mean, so are hunters, so are mages in some way, but they also have immunities. And like at least like what cauterize and ice block. If you're fire in particular, and a lot of insta casts. Mages, you could make quite a bit of damage happen during combust. Rogues are, I guess if you play assassin, they're a pretty good starter. Monks, kinda, but they're also squished too, which is why I kind of walk away from them being super easy. I'd say warriors are a really good starter. Pretty tanky, pretty good. Maybe like BM hunter, you could start with that if you really wanted something to start with. This raid. Demon hunter? Really? You think Havoc? I think Havoc is kind of squishy. I think Havoc is actually kind of squish, and you should know how to like get in and out as Havoc. If you're trying to maximize your survivability output. You know what I mean? Sentry, how we doing, my guy? Can we get a +1 or are we done ski? Because it is that 7:10. It's about that time for me to get some food. And we've been mostly waiting for groups. So, I mean, I'm fine calling it if you guys are fine calling it. We did a lot of duels. I really wanted to do a lot more today. But if we don't get groups, we ain't got groups. You know what I mean? So, maybe, I guess, next week with the reset. I don't think Havoc, you don't have to, you don't have something for stuns, but always, you know, that squishy. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I guess if you play, like, maybe Havoc as a Necrolord as well, you'll just be pretty tanky, too. Just made some food. I'm fine calling it. Perfect for me. What's up, Kron? How you doing, man? Pip is sad you didn't get to play Monk. I'm sorry, Kronborg. That's all good, my guy. That's all good. Alright, chat. Couple more minutes. Give our here a couple of more minutes. Okay, we'll do it like this. We'll do it until 7:10. Once the clock hits 7:10, if we don't got groups, we're gonna call it. How does that sound, boys? When the clock hits 7:10. When the server time hits 5 p.m. 4.5? Yo, Seth, you got a 4 out of 5, man. 4.5. 4.5. It should be the +1. You think so? I wish I could, man. But I would love to do the be a +1. But I also would love to be able to spectate the duels with the camera and whatnot. G-Funk is AFK, I think. That's all good. I think G-Funk's part of Chicago. So, Chicago is lead. It should be pretty good, though. But we, so if I can somehow find a way to where I can participate in the duels, but Chicago's offline. Wait, Chicago gone? Oh no. Oh no. So with that we have Century with almost a full group, and then I'm not sure what's happening in the group in Chicago then. I just went to the same groups from Roma. Yo, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I left Lemeo. That's all good, Chicago. That's all good, fam. Okay, we'll still wait until 7:10, and if maybe G-Funk gets a group and Century gets a full group of 5, then we'll give it a go. Have another beer as well. Fair enough, my guy. Fair enough. Alright, hit me with it. I want to see the biggest one-shotter. I want to see the biggest one-shotter damage daughter. Go road. Do your thing. All dots. Go, go, go. Vanish. Sepsis. Where's the vanish? There's dots, no vanish? Okay, I guess there's that. No dots, no vanish. All dots, no vanish. That'll work. No, Lord, Chicago. Yeah. I think at this point, it's just everybody's like, you know what? Patch 9.2 is coming out very, very soon. Just can't wait to get into the new update. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, man. I just can't wait to get Zareth Mortis and start doing like all the regular seasonal stuff. I think it's going to be awesome. And the new raid, dude. Oh my god. I can't wait to bring so many of you guys to the new raid tier. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm legit excited. 1208. Yeah. Sharing is caring. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One more minute, boys. Tron, here we go, my guy. Here's your chance. You can use my pet to get procs off of it or something. If we need it. Wait. You're like an orc kid. We're gonna get beat up by a kid. Oh, there you are. BDB, huge damn. Massive. Big Fist of Fury. Wait, you probably could have just killed him with Fist of Fury by itself. But I guess you don't really need that either. Our Bowser are looking for 9-2. For PvE, they're looking fantastic. For PvP, I've seen them pop off. I've really seen them pop off. Alright, boys. It's 7:10. I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you, boys, so much for coming by, man. I appreciate you, boys. Super fun hanging out with all of you, man. Why do you never join these duels anymore? Because I can't do the spectator mode while also participating, Aura. A lot of you guys, way too many of you enjoy the spectator, like close-in camera angles than actually me like doing these. I would love to get it to a point where I can like whenever I'm not dueling, I'm the floating camera. But it's like, oh, it's my turn. I'll pop over, change the screen, and I'm my character. And it might technically be possible, technically, but I don't know if my PC would be able to handle it, right? If maybe I had like 2 PCs and 2 different WoW accounts at the same time, and I could switch between like one and the other, because running 2 accounts on one PC while streaming, with like with the qualities, I don't say tone down quality for everything. It could be it's my PC hates it. My PC hates it because I've tried before to do like duels on EU and NA at the same time, and eventually my either RAM or my VRAM is just like it just checks out, and it's just like, okay, things are crashing, something's crashing, and the best I'm like, yo, maybe my game is crashing. But if my OBS crashes, then it's like I gotta reset the stream. So it's just like super annoying to deal with. But I would love to get to a point where I could have both of them though. At some point, yeah. I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, boys, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. We had a lot of fun duels on PTR, man, over the last few days. A lot of good duels, a lot of amazing bursts out there. Thank you so much for coming by. There's multi-box. Spectator mode, yeah, I mean, that would be the way to do it. But I would basically need I think I would need another PC or mess around with settings and like resources to make sure there's no crashes, because my VRAM definitely overloads. I don't know what they do to make sure their VRAM and all that doesn't overload for a lot of those streams that people doing multi-boxing. I don't know what the settings they have, the setup they do. Maybe they have like multiple GPUs like strung together. There's a way to do it. I don't know what the actual word is anymore, but you would use this like cable between 2 GPUs, or I guess it would like sometimes you'd be able to do it normally through your motherboard. You basically would have them basically function like one. So instead of like 2 GPUs function as separate GPUs, it would be basically function like one, rendering everything. So you get double the horsepower. I don't remember what the word is to like link them like that. There's a word for it though. I want to use the word have them raid together, but I think raid is what happens when you do it to hard drives. I don't think that applies for graphics cards. Been out of the loop a little bit. I don't remember what the word is. I used to know what it is. SATA. No, that's not it. Not SATA. That's a cable. But there's a cable with it. I think it used to be like a little tiny cable about this long. You would put it like in pins on the outside of 2 GPUs next to each other. I forget what's it called. Nowadays you can just do it through CPU if the GPUs are compatible. I know that a lot of the Radeon GPUs were doing that. SLI. It is SLI. That's what it is. Yeah. Completely missed out the word. SLI. That's the word. Or acronym, I guess. But yeah, SLI would be the word. Anyway, thank you, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Had a lot of fun this weekend. More patch 9.2 stuff around the corner, boys. Excited for Tuesday, excited for next week, and excited for the week after. Thank you, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for hanging out. And I'll see you beauties Monday. Sunday's a day off for me. So we'll be back Monday for the regular stuff. Let me leave you off with that new song, because I actually thought it was kind of dope. I thought it was actually kind of popping. I enjoyed this one a lot. I don't know why I did. But boys, thank you so much. Crossfire? Yeah, Crossfire would be the man, I'm pale today. What is this? Yeah, I had it a little brighter than I'm supposed to be. Boys, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys Monday. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll be back for like the last PTR stuff Monday, I guess. We'll see what we do, man. We'll see what we do. Thank you all. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
We get it poppin', homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light. homie, day and night. Got the party jumping, about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light.